Alright, 8,000. Let's check the stream. It takes about 7 seconds. There it is. Yes, it is. Is that it? Yes, it is. Is that it? Yes, it is. Is that it? Is it live? Yes, it is. Is that it? Is it live? Don't hear me. Is that it? Is it live? Don't hear me. Is that it? Do I not hear myself in the stream? Don't hear me. Is that it? Yo, myself. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hopefully I'm here. Yo, myself. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hopefully I'm here. Yo, myself. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hopefully. 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 Yo, myself. Let's pause that. Why was I not hearing? Oh, okay. What's weird? Let's try pausing it now. Infinite loop. Okay, weird. I wasn't coming through the broadcast. I always listen to myself for like 4 seconds and then I pause it. Weird, it wasn't coming through. But as long as y'all are hearing it, then that's good. I'll just pause that. And you won't have to hear an infinite loop there. Okay, strange, but glad it's all going. Yeah, you fixed that. Yeah, I watched the preview of the stream just to make sure it's all going. Oh, that's strange. That was weird. I usually hear it for just 2 seconds and then I just get rid of it. Okay, cool. Yo, sorry for the weird start, everyone. Yo, thanks for the stream. Glad y'all are here. Help me with the audio issues. Yo, welcome Trax. Welcome Zikra. Welcome everyone. Yeah, flip that part in the beginning. Hopefully people don't get confused with that. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Your ears. Oh man, I messed it up right at the beginning. Yo, yeah, I have the Discord in the description if you'd like to join in the Discord. Talk about Spore and Portal and Halo and all the cool stuff I like to play. Hopefully it's all better now. Nice. So we got. I hope that threw me off slightly, but we are back. So at the very beginning of the stream, I wanted to show. Y'all were asking for. I made like an editing mistake in the previous video, the one I just made. I didn't include the part where I showed the I was stupid ship in the video. I kind of wanted to show that here. Oh, I'm the big dumb. That's why I didn't hear anything. My speakers were off. I'm a professional streamer out here. That's why I put headphones in. I like putting it in before I turn it on because I hear like a pop in here, and then I just kind of try to avoid it. Great. Nice job, me. But I wanted to... Okay, that makes way more sense now. Alright. Okay, now it's all sorted out. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working for a second. OBS was doing great. Okay. If it wasn't too loud, it wasn't too bad. But I made it like a bit of an editing mistake, and I wanted to correct it a little bit and show it on stream. I wanted to show... Oh, my camera's in the way. There it is. I wanted to show the scene of... Yeah, there we go. Now I can hear the game. I couldn't hear the game either. So it's funny. I wanted to show the I'm with stupid going right over to Steve. I'm with stupid. I wanted to show this cutscene slightly because I didn't show it in the video and people were asking for it. Wanted to play this out just for a little bit. Pretty funny. Yo, Steph Chow, welcome to the stream. Yo, welcome. I put memes on the other side of the spaceship, too. Yo, welcome Logic Look. Welcome Joshua Whelan. Welcome Destruct. Nice, fixed it. Yeah, I'm with stupid. Yeah, I think that's actually the end of the scene that shows the spaceship in full view. So yeah. Cool. That's what I wanted to show that. Yeah, it was pretty funny, and I showed me selecting the ship at the very kind of near being in space stage, and then it was kind of funny because that was kind of like a last minute addition to the video. I had like a different line, and I replaced it with for the Galactic Core cutscene, so I never thought about including it. So my mistake on that editing there. So I made a community post with a funny picture of that, so I wanted to show that, include that. Yo. You play the Portal map at the end of the stream? Yeah, I think so. I was going to do this for about 3 hours. So I'm being on a trip next week for 2 weeks. So this has been my last stream for a little bit. So I wanted to make sure to get this out. But yeah, busy packing and stuff. So I wanted to make sure I go full over 3 hours. So I wanted to go a full 3 hours for destroying the Grox. And then we can do the portal map after the end as well. Yo, welcome Dr. Socks. Welcome into the stream. No, fall asleep. Yeah, hopefully we'll go for about 3 hours for destroying the Grox. And we'll be very focused this time for destroying the Grox. I also got another picture I wanted to show. It was 1 a.m. Oh yeah, we were doing a live stream on Twitch for non-Spore games because this YouTube is focused for more on Spore. So we're doing my Twitch channel, just Kingly Valence on Twitch, for some extra, usually Portal or Halo and stuff. But Jax has been waiting for a long time to play their Portal map, and I wanted to make sure I got to it before I went on my trip for 2 weeks, because that'd be a long wait. One more screen capture here. So you might be familiar with this picture. This is us at the end of day 7 for destroying the Grox. We got about a third of the way around, so about a fourth of the way through. And this was the last day that we had all the crashes. So been watching Lord of the Rings again. Nice. Yeah. So after 3 more days with this, we finished day 10 because now we're on day 11. And now we've gotten, oops, that's the picture. We got this far. We got an extra, about a third of the way through. So it took about 21 hours to get this far, plus other badges. We're doing all badge runs as well. And then after 7 more hours, we got about another third around the ring. So my current goal, my opinions on dwarves are not that biased. Yeah, so we got about a third of around the ring to go. So now that we're not crashing, and I've done a lot of the badges throughout this portion too. We were doing a lot of the trade routes and everything. It was kind of like all the Empire badges and kind of the other random stuff in this part, a lot of the colonists and everything. And then in this part, we're doing a lot of the trade routes, thanks to, I think it was Botanik that demanded me to make sure we get those in time, because those take about like 40 minutes or so to make sure we get through all the trade routes. And then for this portion of the trade route, or destroying the Grox, I'm going to be very focused, only responding to the eco disasters, and still looking for one more Storybook Planet to complete the badge. But I want to go all the way through here, then we'll go back and do the missions, like the Missionista badge, where we have the we got the Gopher badge and the Eradicate badge for those like specific missions, and we'll do the Missionista badge once we got all the way around, and we'll do them near the 2 empires for the split personality. We'll then also do the split personality to clear all the regular badges, and then we'll do a final home stretch to the center and clear out the final Grox here as the final mission. Because I still want to do all badges, but I want to see, because this is like really interesting how fast we went now that it's not crashing and more focused. So I want to actually see. The point of all this speedrun is to trying to. I think Missionista counts for Missionista. Okay, that's good. So it looks like we won't have to do too many, but yeah, those specific like Gopher and Eradicate ones might take a bit to do. But seeing how fast we went from here to here, I want to see if we really focus on really just destroying the Grox, like how, because the point of the project was to see how long it take to destroy the Grox, especially being the Invincible spaceship. So this is encouraging that it might actually not take nearly as long as I thought while being invincible, because I don't think anyone's really done the full thing that I know of this way. So I want to see how fast we can get through this section today, and we're going to put about 3 hours into it today, and then of course we'll be on my trip, and I'll be back in about 2 weeks to continue the grind for destroying the Grox. So that's the plan today. I think that's everything I wanted to show. Sorry for the bumpy start there, but now we are good to go. Continue the time. Yep, we are playing on Galactic Adventures with the patch to make it stop crashing. So we are going to go straight in here. Say we got one more Storybook Planet. We didn't get any of them like last time. So this was kind of the view of that picture here. So we've gone all the way around to about here. So I'm going to get around to here, and then we will continue. How do those missions look? So we have, how's that Missionista badge? Still only on Missionista 2. You haven't even got Missionista 3. So maybe there weren't, yeah, because also I don't really do them very much. I don't do the ones where we have to, I don't actually respond a lot to the when we're getting attacked. I just do like the emergency eco disasters. But we still got a lot of Gophers and we still got more eco heroes to get. So we'll get those. That's why we're going to respond to those when I see them. And we also got the Cleaner, which I thought is the Eradicate missions. The diplomat will be during the split personality, because that's one of the split personality missions, is to create alliances. So I'm not too worried about that. And the missionista will go along with it. We'll do the planet artiste just with it. That shouldn't be too bad. And the split personality, I'm sure is going to take a while, so I want to make sure we're focusing on that. And we'll do some of these other ones just along the way. But Wonderland Wanderer, Wonderland Wanderer, and Eco Hero is what we're only ones we're going to be focusing on while we destroy the Grox during this time. And I'm going to make my way over to the Grox. Yo, so thanks everyone for sticking around the stream. Welcome, welcome. Welcome Kazcat, welcome to the stream. And I put a link in the chat that I pinned that shows our current progress. So if anyone's asking how far have we destroyed the Grox, there is a picture in the pinned comment that will show you how far we've gotten in day 10. And hopefully we'll get lots of progress here. Looks like we're outside 2,000, we've gotten too far. I think it's right here. We see this this little bit right here is this little bit right here is corresponds to where is it? Corresponds to why this little bit is cut out here, right there. So we're sitting right about here, right in the real map. That's why this thing sticks out right about there. So now we're gonna keep going through. Keep an eye out for Wonderland Wanderer plants. Need one more, and we don't have to even worry about the collector anymore. I have all the collector badges we need. And once we get the Wonderland Wanderer badge, we won't have to focus on that one either. So yeah, we'll take a nice easy day through destroying the Grox. So yeah, thanks everyone for sticking around. Haven't tuned in for a while. How far are we right now? Oh, hopefully you saw that picture on screen. And that is how far we've gotten in 10 days, almost 28 hours. Also a pinned comment in the chat, if you missed that, has a picture of how far we've gotten. And these cities out here are pretty easy. They're only one city per planet. From 2,000 parsecs into 1,500 parsecs, I think there's only one city. From 1,500 to 1,000, they have 2 cities per planet. And then within the 1,000 parsecs, they're a lot stronger cities. They're really full, so they're going to take a lot longer. So that's kind of why I wanted to do them last, because they're kind of a different style. Everything outside of 1,000 parsecs we can destroy in one mega bomb. Just some will have 2 cities. And I guess I'll just continue to save. I'm gotten too comfortable not having to save nearly as often thanks to the crash patch, but I should still probably save because Spore can just crash for other reasons. It hasn't just because we fixed one crash doesn't mean there's not more crashes to go. Oh yeah, all these can be destroyed in one bomb. Yeah, I was considering. Oh, eco disaster, perfect. We need those. That's not actually wasting our time. We actually need to do those. And we'll do one. I'm going to see where that one is, and that's also why I wanted to keep the return ticket, because we would have to drive all the way back over there. It's kind of in the middle, but we will do one more planet here, and then head to that eco-disaster. We still need to do those, so that's the only thing that's going to distract us, that we have to like actively leave for. So let's destroy this guy, and then we will head over for that eco-disaster. There it is. And return ticket. Yeah, if Fanatical Frenzy be easier. Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah, if it depends. That's also what I wanted to see. That's why I wanted to do the split personality mission after we went all the way around. Is I haven't really judged how long that takes, so I'm gonna try to make sure we have our final mission as split personality. End us up as the with the Fanatical Frenzy. We're gonna go between the Zealot and the Diplomat. I believe are the best missions for the split personality to make that go a little faster. And I'll try to, because we're just going to go back and forth, so I'll try to make sure we start that up to make sure we end on Fanatical Frenzy to give those kind of tests to see which ones are faster. But I'm not 100% sure which one's faster now. But using the Mega Bomb, at least for these places that can be destroyed in one hit, definitely going to be faster than Fanatical Frenzy, because you have to wait for the whole animation to finish. So it kind of locks you in there for like 40 seconds or something. So it's not like immediate. It's not like immediate. It's not like you lock place down the Fanatical Frenzy and you just immediately leave. You have to kind of watch the takeover animation. So if they have like 4 or 5 planets in the system, then that might actually be faster, especially in the center when they have like 2 cities per planet and cities that need more than 1 megabomb, which take extra long. So that is why I'm going to try to test that out here to see how that timing goes once we get to the center. Once we go all the way around, which might be in a few more streams worth. So now we're going to go back to where we were and continue on destroying the Grox. I wonder how long it'll take for us to get another eco disaster, because we still need, I think it was like 20 more of those. So glad destroying the Grox is actually taking long enough for those eco disasters to kind of go through there, to give us enough to get the badge. Let's see, where are we? Still we're outside 2,000. Where was that little bit that we were going with here? I want to stay outside of 1,000. I think we were going up this way. Also, my biggest fear is that we miss one. And I think we're on the final Grox planet, and then we destroy the final one and don't get the badge. So I'm making sure to be kind of careful. And I'll probably do a check before we get to the end, maybe offline, just to make sure we're not wasting too much of y'all's time watching, to make sure we get everything. Yo, Vladimir, go ahead and text for optimize. Yeah, hopefully our strategy is working. Well, I got 2 purples in this system. Lucky them. Too bad we're gonna destroy them. Oh yeah, looks like we are within 1,500. Yep, 1,400, and now there's 2 cities per planet. I think we're gonna make our way out a little bit more though. Made sure to pin Vanillico's message on Discord. Make sure to dip the mod if anyone wants to stop the space crashes. Nice. Yeah, hopefully people can find that. Make sure to stop the game crashing for themselves. It's a really nice patch. I haven't crashed in a really long time. So yeah, thanks for pinning that. Hopefully people can find it. It's the mod that prevents me from crashing every 5 seconds. Yeah, Vanilla Cold, the person who made the mod, described what was happening a little bit more in detail to me. I think I know how it kind of works now. Is where one of the functions to check like our alliance status or our relationship status with one of the other empires, for some reason I think this save just like kind of went awry, and it started like pinging a system or an empire that doesn't exist. So if it I think this is how it works, but I'll get a full thing how it works when I make like the final recap video for this challenge. So it's pinging an empire, maybe we destroyed it or something, and it didn't realize they're gone. So it kept pinging this empire that doesn't exist, or maybe different empires that don't exist. And when it's pinging them, it's returning what they call like a null pointer. And null pointers, I guess, are a really common way for something to crash in like in C or C+ or something like that. So it pinging something doesn't exist in that way returned a null pointer, and then it made the game crash. So what the mod does is kind of like intercepts that or detects when that happens, and just basically make it return like nothing instead of null, which I think is preventing the crash. That's kind of my understanding of it currently, but it might be more to it. Not like a programmer, so that's my noob interpretation. Oh, why there are no ships chasing or shooting or doing any damage? Is because we're using the Invincible spaceship glitch. We have made ourselves completely invincible, not with any mods or anything. It's a completely normal, or it's just not normal, but thanks for the follow. Somebody followed there. I didn't check this one. We're using the Invincible spaceship glitch. It's a glitch in Space Stage. If you use the Ghost Ship glitch, which is probably another name you wouldn't know, it's if you save and destroy your ship basically at the exact same time, load it back up, you become the Ghost Ship. And then in combination with the Galactic Core cutscene and return ticket, you become the Invincible ship. I have a video on my YouTube channel that describes it in more detail, but basically you're using a glitch to become invincible. And another side effect is that none of the ships really know we're present, because the game still kind of thinks we're a destroyed, dead spaceship, so they don't really chase us properly. So that's how we're not getting destroyed. So that's also kind of the reason why this challenge is kind of doable, because we don't have to worry about dying, and I can just kind of hang out, just destroying the Grox, hang out with chat, and make this super easy to hang out with. So yeah, just a regular old game breaking glitch in the game and making us invincible. Oh yeah, thanks Jax first, and then the link to that video that explains it in a much more better detail than here. It's a few people's work went into that. I think it was Getter92 who originally found the ghost ship glitch, and then someone found, and then I had a problem with, if you become just the ghost ship glitch and then enter the center of the galaxy, you're kind of like stuck like that. And we actually are stuck as the invincible ship. There's no normal way to remove the invincible ship effect. The only way that I found to get out of it is to use the refill motives cheat. So without using return ticket, that took so many spirals to get there. Using the just using the ghost ship glitch and then going to the center of the galaxy, you were stuck without a ship, and you could soft lock really easily. But using the return ticket, and so someone else was telling me found a way to get out of that situation by using a health pack before going into the center of the galaxy, and that made you destructible after you left. But then I found if you and then if you use a return ticket, you could get out of it. But then I found if you didn't use the health pack and then just went to the center of the galaxy anyway and then used the return ticket, you would then end up invincible. So 3 people, including myself, were involved in finding this glitch. So definitely a community effort, and I'm glad we found it. It's pretty cool. Nice. Thanks, Joshua Whelan. Thanks so much for the super chat. I saw the message this time. Wasn't so surprised, but I wonder if anyone out there was surprised by that. Yeah, thanks so much for the super chat. Glad the notification sounds are also working, and glad my sound is working too, so we don't have an infinite loop like earlier. Yeah, thanks so much. Really appreciate that. Host a W or ban. It's fine. You can. It's cool. You hit like on the super chat itself. Cool. Hit like for you. Really appreciate that. Catch you next time. Yeah, that was actually probably a pretty good time to do it, because I'm probably falling behind chat already. Really appreciate everyone chatting and keeping the chat active and lively. Focusing more on the game. I'll probably get better as we go. So that was probably a good timing. I just happened to see it right there. It's unusual seeing 40 watchers and 4 moderators. Constantly on the 5,000 viewer stream without moderators. Good job, make cozy communities. Oh, thanks so much. Really appreciate that. Glad we're making it all nice and comfy streams. Oh, still at Terra Score 1. I'm looking for Terra Score 3s for that last Storybook Planet. Still looking for one more. But yeah, we got a really good community. I'm really happy. I really appreciate everyone, everything y'all do. We also got a really good Discord everyone hangs out with. Very accepting community. I'm really, really grateful everyone's really on board with making everyone feel welcome and at home there. It's really great seeing that. There's a Discord link in the description as well, if you'd like to check it out. We do more than just Spore. We're also going to do some Portal after this stream, after about 3 hours or so of pummeling the Grox today. Portal and Halo are one of my top favorite games, and they're also running a Minecraft server. I don't play Minecraft too much, but I'm glad those in the Discord were passionate enough to start up a Minecraft Discord. So if you wanted to join the Discord, you can find how to join that in the Minecraft server there. I might be on it sometimes, but I played Minecraft for so long back in the day, I'm almost like kind of Minecrafted out. But I'll try to check it out because it's such a big community effort, so I definitely want to be part of that one day. Yeah, just a bit of a beating before they get a small break. Yeah, we'll be back in about 2 weeks for more pummeling for them, and I don't have to pick up those rares. We got enough rares to finish the badge. We need 100 out of 130 unique rares to get that badge. We just need one more Wonderland Wanderer planet, and they're super rare. Usually a Terra Score 2 or Terra Score 3, very likely. Those Terra Score 1 planets are not really worth checking. We should get a very clear and obvious Terra Score 3 planet with that's the Storybook Planet any day now. Any system here. How close are we to destroying the Grox? I think we're about halfway, and there is a picture in the pinned comment of the chat that shows a picture of how far we've gotten, if you wanted to check that out. It's just on the Google Drive. It's a picture showing how far around the circle we've gone. I'd say about halfway, so I'd still say about a 50 to 60 hour estimate is still pretty likely. A lot of these TerraScore 1 planets. But we're really booking it here, going through the Grox, not having to worry about crashes or the rares. The only thing that's going to stop us are the eco disasters. It's really hard to defeat the Grox. It's currently not that hard to defeat the Grox because I'm completely invincible. We're using an invincibility glitch to make ourselves completely indestructible. We can't be destroyed. It's like almost impossible to destroy my spaceship. The Grox can't destroy it at all. The only way to destroy it is to use the refill motives cheat to actually get out of the invincible spaceship like state we're in right now. And since we can't use cheats, we're effectively stuck in this until we get to the very end of Space Stage, and then there's still the Joker badge. So I'm trying to get all of the badges. So the Joker badge, of course, will be last. Might not even count for time. Might finish it right as the Grox are destroyed, but it'll probably like 1 minute after. And then we can use that to destroy our spaceship just for fun. Once we get the Joker badge, because I'll use the refill motives cheat to then destroy our spaceship, I think is my plan for the very end. I think someone wanted me to also use like the Fanatical Frenzy and then the Staff of Life on the Grox home planet. That'd be kind of funny, kind of a good send-off. I was thinking of what's the best way to really add as much insult to injury to the Grox as possible, and I think a Fanatical Frenzy plus Staff of Life would be a good one for that. Yeah, got to go. Thanks for a portion of this one. Yeah, no worries, William. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Yeah, glad everyone's having a good time. Thanks for sticking around with the stream. Let me know any questions. Hopefully I'll get to it as well. Really appreciate the chat going quick. And if I missed the question, it goes way off. Yeah, feel free to put it in again. If I missed it, then go forward and ask it again. Let's see. If you're destructible, you need to watch your health. Pause between scrolling. Oh yeah, and buy lots of energy and health packs. Yeah, we do it a little bit when I do the Ally the Grox runs, because that one's pretty short, so we only have to manage our health a little bit on those ones. But those runs are pretty good. I have the Ally the Grox run on YouTube where I do the full thing, but I have a lot better, faster route now that I could probably improve that quite a bit. Not sure if it's worth making a whole other video, because it's basically the same topic but just faster. But I might do it one day just because the route's kind of different. How would the Grox being gone affect the New Game Plus run? Yeah, I think I said that in that video. So for those who don't know, a New Game Plus or NG Plus is the type of speedrun category where, because other space games can actually interact with other your next games. Because it's the same galaxy shared by all of your saved games. So if you do something in this save and I do another game, it won't be like the Grox are back. The Grox will actually reflect how much we destroyed them in this space game, and another space game will actually see that progress. So if we destroy all the Grox, it would make running through the Grox territory and reaching the center of the galaxy really easy, because we wouldn't have to worry about the Grox shooting us down. But the Grox don't really matter too much because they can't really chase us down anyway. I'm going as fast as I can anyway. If the Grox can't really touch us, that doesn't matter too much. So I guess technically it won't really impact the speedrun. It won't make it any faster, but it will definitely make it less stressful. And if you're new to the speedrun, that could be a good way to practice just getting to the center of the galaxy, becoming comfortable with it, and then we can add the Grox back on. Definitely for practice, yeah. But it might not actually improve it in terms of time. But definitely it is possible for that New Game Plus category, because that would be legit, because you can use other space games to interact with your speedrun. The typical speedrun doesn't allow for that cross contamination between games, because you're supposed to just play the game for the first time without other games interfering. But different categories for different styles of gameplay are totally legit, as long as we properly you know, separate the categories in that way and make those distinct differences, then that's totally fair game. Spend 50 hours just to have easier speedrun? Yeah, exactly. And thanks to that New Game Plus run, we actually use a wormhole that gets us really, really close to the center of the galaxy. There's a wormhole that's only like 17 jumps from the center of the galaxy. So we would only have to clear out just like a little kind of sliver, kind of like a little corridor, a little narrow lane, if we wanted to kind of be as optimal as possible, like do as little as possible to actually get to the center of the galaxy. That could be doable. But yeah, we could do the whole thing and have no Grox at all. But something that actually made us think about how that kind of came to be was originally back in like 2016 back when I was first doing Spore speedruns and we were kind of thinking of the categories for the very first time. We were thinking about doing like a omnipotent percent, like getting the full progress bar. You get the title of omnipotent for completing the progress bar in Space Stage. So we were thinking about that, and then I kind of realized, like, Storybook Planets, like the one I'm trying to find here, they are randomly generated per system, and they're unknown until the system is generated. They're basically just like a random planet, and the planets are generated once you click on the system for the first time. The stars themselves are in the same location, like all these stars are always the same, but the planets within are random. Like, see this one? It doesn't have like the planet list like this one. This is in like, you know, like a Schrodinger's cat state. It's in a unknown state. But now we click on it, and then it then generates what's in it. So if I were to save and do that again, we would get a different system. So the Storybook Planets are generated randomly at that time. So if we had done a route like this, and I knew where all 12 of them were, and then I did an omnipotent percent run, I would then know where all 12 planets are, and I could go to them really fast. And that would give a really unfair advantage to someone who like didn't have that already. So that's what made us realize there has to be some kind of no space stage contamination rule about between speedruns. So we made that New Game Plus engine just regular speedrun. We just call it like a New Game to be specific, and the New Game Plus for plus space help. So that's kind of where that idea came from, was the Storybook Planets in a omnipotent percent style of speedrun. But then we took that idea with like spice crates and then the sculpting tools. We kind of built on it from there. But that's where it originated from. I might do a space stage history video. That's always kind of what I wanted to do, because I have so many space stage like improvement videos, but I have like the final product, but you don't really know how long it took to get there and all the history behind it. So I don't think something Salt's going to be interested in Spore speedrunning. It's not that wild or interesting, so I can do it. So maybe I'll do something like that. Or the wormhole positions random. The wormholes themselves are like the stars. They are always in the same location, but their connections to each other are different per galaxy. Like, you know, the galaxy files are stored in your roaming files, your percent app data percent roaming files in Windows. That's where your saves for the galaxies are held. So if you delete that and you generate a new galaxy, the wormholes will still be there, but their connections around to each other will be like re-randomized. It works Yeah, let's get into text. It works the same exact way as the rares. The rares are also like, in a way, kind of like seeded. There's like, you know, so many in there, and then they kind of just redistribute everywhere. Kind of feels like they're like maybe 1 in 4, 1 in 5, and then they get repopulated in different locations. Plundered. I don't care about that. But in the same way that the Storybook Planets are randomized, once you go to a planet itself for the first time, the rare itself will be randomized, but whether it will be that in that system or not will be consistent, kind of like the wormhole connections. Count of 10 Storybook Planets. Yeah, I feel like it's taking a while to find this next Storybook Planet. In one stream in 3 hours, we found 3 Storybook Planets in one stream in 3 hours. That was really good. And this one's taking a while. I don't think I found anything last time we did this. I just need one more. And then we don't have to worry about the Wonderland Wanderer. This was actually the one I was worried about the most because it's entirely random. But seeing how we have to destroy like 2,400 systems, plus the other ones we encounter just from other empires an hour, in our colonies, we should encounter enough to beat the badge. We've still got plenty more to go. It's basically like a slot machine where, you know, gamble and pull in the slot machine to try to get a Storybook Planet. It's like got to be less than 1% chance. Even a purple spice planet is a 2% chance on a yellow and red star, and we see plenty of those, so it's got to be way less than that. It's very rare, but they only need us to find 12 for this badge, and I want it before we get closer. I'm gonna start worrying. Oh yeah, I think there's a couple wormholes. I might make a detour just a sec to show which one it is. I think it's over here. Yeah, I think I can see which ones are here. I'll make a quick detour. This is the wormhole that I come out in that New Game Plus run. You see it's just really close. You may have found this one that's also really close, but yeah, if you don't reach the center of the galaxy, no matter what your starting interstellar drive is, it's always 3 parsecs. So yeah, 3.9 is the closest one. So if you find this as your exit, yeah, it's not possible to get to the center of the galaxy from here, even though we are only 645 parsecs. Technically closer, so 659, technically closer than this one to the center of the galaxy, but this one you actually can make it to other stars. It's 247. So you need your exit to be this wormhole is the closest one that actually can reach the center of the galaxy. So yeah, super close if you manage to get that one, but doesn't quite help you reach the center of the galaxy, unfortunately. So it took a bit to find the entrance to that wormhole also be right next to a home planet that we needed to get. Let me find where we were over here. Yeah, around 2000. Let's go around here. How far in? I want to make sure we stay out of 1000. Let's go to here. Let's go this way. Terra Score 1. Still Terra Score 1. I'm not going to check all the Terra Score 1s. It's pretty unlikely that Terra Score 1s will be the Storybook Planets, but I'm looking for those Terra Score 2s or 3s. I'll definitely check all of those. So now that we are within 1,000 to 1,500 parsecs, they have 2 systems. I'm going to work my way out from here. Yeah, face cam man. Oh yeah, I got face cam. I've only been doing this for about 4 streams. So you haven't missed too many if this is your first stream in a bit. Yeah, I don't usually have the face cam for the videos because I do so many takes for the audio. It would be constant cuts. Like every sentence I do like 3 times. So it would just be like cut, 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 cut every time. But this being stream being more fluid, I figured I'll put the face cam on. And I think it's working out pretty good. Gotta get to see... Got to see my whole room recording studio. Also got a haircut, so look a little different than before because of going on my big trip next week. So I got my haircut for that. It's only been 4. I had 4 maybe 5. I think this might be the 5th stream with the face cam. I don't remember exactly. It's not been too many. We do one about once a week. Plus the one on Twitch the other day had the face cam too, but you probably wouldn't have seen that. Get the save going. Is that... We got 1 system there. Guess we'll just keep going. I see green trails, and I want to check them for their Terra scores. Sleep schedule has been rather poor. I like streaming in like the I'm like it's about 1:30 my time, so I like streaming in kind of like the noon to afternoon time to make sure my sleep schedule isn't too affected. I'm also like more of a morning person, so I like streaming. I get a lot of stuff done in the morning, and then I stream once it's kind of all settled in the morning. I was trying to stream around 10, but sometimes on Sundays I have other things to do first, but definitely want to try to make this the weekly, at least the weekly thing. Especially when I make a video, I either want to post it on Saturday or then stream Sunday, or stream Saturday and then post it Sunday. Either way, kind of just depends on what I feel like that weekend. But it will come out somewhere. And then I always like putting a community post poll question along with 1500 a community poll question along with the video. Make sure we get maximum like algorithm to make sure everyone who watched my video will then see the polls, because I really like polling the audience for all those questions. Like Yeah, does the game crash for you? I'm always expecting like 100%, but it's really interesting to see the results of those. Like, have you ever reached the center of the galaxy? It was like a split 50-50. That was really surprising. I thought that was either going to be like, it's just an attack. I thought that was going to be like either 90-10 had gotten to the center of the galaxy or like 10-90 not gotten to the center of the galaxy. But seeing a 50-50 was pretty surprising. I'm not getting all the facts. Oh yeah, I already have Collector 5. Yeah, thanks, Metallic, for answering the questions. Yeah, we got the Collector 5 badge, so we don't need any more artifacts. We're not going for like a 100% all of the artifacts for this run. I also can't even check my Sporepedia because that's an effect of the ghost ship glitches. That's like one of the very few things that the ghost ship glitch affects, is you, for some reason, can't click on the Sporepedia button. Also, the hotkey on the keyboard doesn't work as well. Basically every button has like a hotkey. The other effect is you can't save with this button. You have to save with Control and S because it thinks we're like on a planet, because it thinks we're respawning, because it thinks we're destroyed and trying to get us to respawn. It's kind of a weird effect, but at least we can be invincible. But we have at least 100 different artifacts out of 130. Game is crashing a lot recently. It's wild. Oh man, hopefully my amount of crashing doesn't leak out of the stream and start crashing other people's games, because I was crashing so much. If you're crashing the same way I was crashing before, then possibly the mod by Vanilla Cold could help you. If you put your crash logs in the Discord, it might be nice enough to take a look and see what's happening with the game. And then they might even like add up, or they might know that's like a known issue and then have a patch ready to go for you, because that was one more. Is the did I miss one? The modding crew are really on it, on trying to find crash patches for the game. It's really cool, and they've included the patch. I'm only running one patch. It's the very specific one that Vanilla Cole made for this run, because I like playing with as few mods as possible. But I wanted to not have the game crash anymore, so it was worth playing with the mod, even though I typically only play vanilla, because I like speedrunning. But they have like a big bundle of crash fix mods that could possibly help you if you ask around in the old Discord. And there's a link in the Discord for like my my community Discord, but it's not like the like the Spore modding community's Discord. They have like their own one for that. Keknovia, who we on Twitch. I wish YouTube had some more of those funny emotes like that, because I watch Twitch so much. I like streaming on YouTube just because the bigger audience is on. My audience from the videos are on YouTube, but I definitely watch like 90% of my streams are on Twitch, so I'm fairly used to all of those emotes. So if you say it, I'll know what you mean. Pretty do I keep missing a planet here? I'm not paying attention. I'm like right on the border of here. Oh, it's in the corner, that's why I didn't see it. I should have looked for the communication panel. We're negative 681 now for the Grox. There we go. I got them all. Oh, was the Storybook Planet? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that till now. Storybook Planets are the rare planets that spawn randomly for the Wonderland Wanderer badge. I think there's 10 of them. They're just like interesting custom, well, not custom, but just very rarely generated planets that have kind of like interesting features to them. If you go on the wiki and type Storybook Planets, I'm sure you'll find lots of info on them. But they generate randomly, and still waiting for one more. I'm not worried too much yet, because we've been getting lots of them lately. It's just weird, this last one's become a stickler and not wanting to give us a Storybook Planet. It could happen at any time. Just pulling that gamble lever on the slot machine. We should go a Grox VTuber. That'd be pretty funny. I don't know how to do those. I don't think I have the right camera for that either. I just have like a regular webcam. I was thinking of doing, if I got like a green screen of, I just blew them up, but at the next Grox Planet I'll show you what I mean. I was thinking about putting like a green screen and putting like the background that the Grox sit in behind me. Like this picture in the background is just like picture you can get, and putting that like behind me to make it look like I'm in a communication panel, I think would be pretty funny. I'd have to also get a green screen. That requires spending money. Too cheap, but that'd be pretty funny. That's kind of was my idea to do. Let's go gambling. Yeah, gamble for the Storybook Planet. That'd be pretty funny. I got the idea from a Halo streamer I was watching. Their background takes place like on one of the spaceships of humanity in the game in Halo. If you know Halo, the Pillar of Autumn, the first level, they have like crewmen sitting at like their computers. So the picture is from their computer screen and looking back. So it looks like the streamer is sitting at the communication panel on the Pillar of Autumn, which is the first ship, which is the first mission of Halo, and they speedrun that game. So they walk by like the location that they're sitting on. It looks like they're a crewman playing the game in the game. And I thought that was really funny. So I was like, what can I do in Spore that's kind of similar? So being in a communication panel like that was kind of like my equivalent idea to that. But I thought that was really funny. They like put themselves in the game, playing the game as the game. I thought that was kind of funny. Ooh, this one looks like a repopulation. So see how this one has like a circle around it? They can repopulate very slowly. I feel like it's maybe one every 20 to 25 times we destroy a place they can repopulate. But they originally start with 2,400 systems, but you can see they put them back, so it's actually a little bit more than 2,400. Very, very rough estimate. I don't know if there's any code, any of the people who know the modding very well, who know the modding really well, who can look into the probability or the chance or how long it takes for them to repopulate. But very unscientifically, I'd say maybe for every 20-ish to 25 places I destroy, they put back one. So I guess that would be maybe another 100 by the time we're done. They'll repopulate, so maybe 2,500 places we'll destroy in total. But that's kind of my guesstimate for how many they do. So it's not just strictly 2,400 systems that they start with. It's 2,400 systems plus a few more. So it's taking a little bit long. It would take a little bit longer than your estimate would be if you just think it's 2,400. We got a Storybook Planet a couple days ago, but not all 10. Oh yeah, there's 10, I forgot to mention, there's 10 different ones, and there's 130 different artifacts. So if you wanted like a true like 100% of the game, you could get all of those and try to get the 100%. But since we can't even really check, I didn't really want to go for it. It wasn't really the plan at the start of the run anyway. But maybe one day, maybe if we wanted to do this again, now that it's not crashing, I'm actually feeling a little bit more likely that maybe we could go back and do this again like without any major glitches, like no invincibility glitch. But for the first time, definitely like using the invincibility glitch has been a really good method to do this first, so I can get more comfortable with the streaming, and then we can do some other 100%s along with it, because that could be fun, because I'm always looking for long-term streams to do. Got lots of streams to go. Ooh, Eco Disaster. Cool, we need those. That's actually good. Because we're not crashing every 10 minutes, something's wrong. Oh yeah. Yeah, welcome Ragnar. Yeah. Oh, you know we have the patch, but yeah, it's pretty funny. It's not crashing nearly as much anymore. Oh, it's over there? That's actually not going to help with the return ticket. If we return ticket, we go over there. It's almost like the same distance. So let's just head on over there. I was doing some trade routes over there. That's why we have some colonies, but let's just head right over there. We actually do need the Eco Disasters. This is actually good, because I want all the badges as well. So I want to make sure we handle these before we continue destroying the Grox. Kind of like the Storybook Planets, this is kind of something we have to wait on. But since the Grox takes so long to be destroyed, a lot of these kind of waiting badges do seem to kind of sort themselves out by the time we're done. Zippity zappity. Get a few more of these. One more. And final one. Almost there. There it is. Sweet. I always like to buy some energy packs while we are here. Ooh, Jack of all trades 5 badge. Nice. So that is this guy. So we finished the Jack of all trades badge. We are almost done with a lot of these. Still need a few more of these. These are pretty fast. I can find those whenever. And we will focus more on the Missionista badge once I go all the way around the and destroy the Grox. And if you want to see my progress of destroying the Grox, there's a pinned comment in the chat that you can see how far we've destroyed the Grox. I'd say we're about halfway. And I'm actually really interested to see how fast we can destroy the Grox, being much more focused on destroying the Grox this time with at least the Invincible spaceship, because we're only being distracted by those eco-disasters. So if we have an eco-disaster, we'll take care of it, but I'm not doing anything else like trade routes or needing to really spend a lot of money or anything, so we're going pretty quick through here. There's another one over there. There's a really far away planet over there. So I'm really focused today, trying to see how fast we can do this and then kind of extrapolate out how fast we could have done it if we were kind of not doing other missions at the same time. You plan on 100%ing on this save? Maybe we could. It depends how close we are. I might take a pause once we get like our objective to just get all badges, including destroying the Grox, because my next long-term goal is I want to do all achievements, and I feel like that would be more interesting to switch over to that, because I've never really gone for achievements in that way. I just kind of get the achievements that's part of the speedrun, and then just kind of ignore the rest of them. Even though it's funny, I read through the achievement list a lot to choose an achievement like picture for the thumbnail, because I like going through and trying to pick a picture that kind of represents that thumbnail in kind of an interesting way. So I know all the achievements pretty well, but I haven't really gotten a lot of them, which is kind of funny. So an all achievements run is coming up after this in 25 to 30 more hours, so 10 more of these streams, and then we'll move on to something else. Once you're done, you might just destroy the entire galaxy. That's actually, I think, a lot more. Use the Bad Baby achievement for the thumbnail. I did that on the April Fool's video, I think. I'm pretty sure. The Bad Baby achievement. Because I felt like that was kind of the best one for the April Fools. You know, the April Fools, he's given like a really big grin, like, you know, he's up to something. I feel like that fit that pretty well. So and I feel like there was no really other spot to use the Bad Baby picture, so I feel like that would made sense on that one. If you don't know, the Bad Baby was a cut achievement in like patch 1 or 2 or something. It was to get one of your creations banned by another player, so people would, you know, make terrible looking creatures to try to get themselves banned because they wanted the achievement, or they would just do it naturally and then get banned anyway. And by banned, I mean in the thumbnail here, in the options, you can ban a creature, so you don't see it in your game, because the game will just kind of randomly download stuff off the Sporepedia. So if you don't want to see something like that in your game, you can get rid of it. And that getting banned by another player would give you the achievement, but hey, look at that. I got another achievement. Nice little picture. That's one of the pictures I mean to get. So yeah, I guess those count for the achievement, but it doesn't really seem like it's helping for the Missionista badge. I'm still at 14 out of 18, so interesting. If I'm not really present, it's not really giving me this kind of progress, but it was counting towards that achievement, which is pretty cool. And achievements only work if you're not cheating, so another validation that I haven't used any cheats for this whole run. So that's pretty cool, being able to confirm that. There are some cheats that don't remove the achievement checker. I think you need to be explicitly banned by Maxis. Oh, interesting. Okay, I never knew that because I never really played online. That's a good correction. Vanilla Cold's explaining in chat that you actually had to be banned by Maxis. A single player ban would report the creation to Maxis, and then they would ban from them. Interesting. So I wonder if it would still get rid of it from your game, and then the final actual banning to get the achievement would come from Maxis. That seems like a lot of work for them. I don't know if they really underestimated how much work that would be, but that's good to know. Luddite achievement. Is that the one that's you had to destroy a bunch of tribe buildings? Is that? I know that one doesn't even have like a picture on the wiki. I just go by what the wiki has. I'm not sure if that's the name of it, or that sounds familiar, but I'm not sure why that one was never included. You had to destroy like 150 tribe buildings, which I like. Unless the main hut counts, I probably would like never do that because I just go straight for the main hut a lot of the time. The main hut would have counted, or that's the badge I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm not sure why that one wasn't included, but that would be definitely pretty tedious. And I think for when we do the all achievements run, I'm going to ignore some of the really tedious ones, like spend 50 hours in a creature editor. I might just say, I might do all of them and then just be like, all right, from here add 50 hours to finish this achievement. I'm not going to do it. Use your imagination. Or I can use Cheat Engine to speed up the game. I'm pretty sure the internal clock actually counts because the like play 50-hour achievements and play 100-hour achievements, I'm pretty sure were given to me while I was doing the cell stage but no mouse movement, and I was just having the cell move in a straight line. But like I had the game running at like 10 times speed or something, and I was getting those achievements because I was just watching it. And I'm pretty sure, so I think the internal clock is counting if Cheat Engine is sped up. Of course, that'd be cheating, but if y'all wanted to just see the achievement on screen, that could be something we could do. That's an option that we can do, but I don't think I'm just gonna have it sitting there for 50 hours. So I might just do the ones I can do in a speedrun and get rid of the auto-scroller ones, just to be a little faster. Really like your voice. Oh, thanks so much. Really appreciate that. Glad it's coming through all nice and clear. I was considering moving the camera to like above me. It's another Terra Score 1. Give me the Storybook Planet, because it's to the right, to the left, right here. So if I'm in the chat's over there. So if I'm looking this way, it might sound different than this way. But yeah, let me know if it can be improved. I'm always looking for ways to improve the stream. I could probably put it like above me, so it might be a little more consistent. Yeah, really appreciate that. Glad it's going well. It technically isn't possible to do the cell stage with keyboard controls since... Oh, one sec. Destroy this guy. Isn't it possible to do cell stage with keyboard controls? Oh yeah, so I put that... I said that comment a lot, but I was in the video, but I did talk about that in the commentary. I just wanted the title to be like shorter. You can do no mouse movement. The point of it was just to like drive in a straight line to see if the game can play itself. It was more accurately, can you play the game without human intervention was really the goal. But yeah, I didn't put that like in the title. I guess people were kind of confused on that because I wanted just the title to be more succinct, just can I play the game without a mouse. But in the commentary in the first couple of seconds I say, can we beat it without the mouse or using keyboard directions? And then I was kind of from then emphasizing the like, I'm not doing anything, it's just playing itself, because the cell would follow the mouse. But if you turn off the mouse, then yeah, you can use the keyboard directions. So yeah, if you're going strictly by just not moving the mouse, then yeah, I guess you could use the keyboard in that way. But I still think the experiment was really cool to show not doing anything. I guess you could just put like something on your keyboard in the same way, just to point it in a direction. But the visualization of following the mouse on screen, I think, made more sense for the video than saying I put a weight on W so it's going one direction. I think it made more sense, but yeah, technically, yeah, you could do it with keyboard. I saw that comment come up a few times. Still looking for that Wonderland Wanderer. Idle farming ban. Yeah, imagine doing like a subathon or something and then just leaving it on, counting for time. Maybe I'll put it on Twitch. Who cares about Twitch's gigabytes? Just stream it to Twitch constantly. See the 50 hours if you want. For YouTube, I want to keep it very succinct, but if we're doing something that like doesn't matter too much, I'll put it on Twitch. That's kind of like, I was thinking for, if I was going to do like a speed run, but not focusing on chat, I would do it on Twitch, because I want to keep YouTube maximum engagement. And Twitch can be kind of like our alternate location for non-chat interaction locations. That makes sense. Put it like title, like focus mode. I'll read chat eventually, but I'm doing speedruns. It's hard for me to still play the game at a high level and read chat, but this is so relaxing and easy. I can do I can read chat along with it, which is really cool that this allows me to do it. Terra Score 1. Did I break it? Is it not giving me any Storybook Planet? So I'm gonna be very sad if it's just not giving these anymore. You destroyed speedrun destroying the Grox before? No, this is actually the very first time I've ever gone for the Destroy the Grox badge, even just casually. And I knew it would take a really long time. And I'm not really usually that good about doing something like for this long. But seeing how there's a lot of interest in it, I'm really appreciate everyone hanging out and watching me destroy them, making this a lot of fun, making me go through it a lot easier. Yeah, I've actually never done it before. So a lot of this is experimenting like along
like on the fly with you to see what's the fastest method to destroy the Grox, like between mega bombs, or is it worth buying volcanoes or antimatter bombs or something, or using the fanatical frenzy, or gravitation wave even, or planet busters to destroy the Grox. And so far I've settled on, at least for now, using the mega bomb to destroy these one hit cities. But once we get to the center of the galaxy, more center, it takes a little bit longer than one mega bomb, so that's where the experimenting is really going to start taking off. Oops. Still 2 more. Excited to see what video making of this. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think I recorded like the first 3 or 4 streams like locally, so I'll probably have good footage for that. But they were taking up so many gigabytes, and I knew this project would be so long, I might end up using stream clips. So that might actually be the first time I'll put a face cam clip in a standard YouTube video. So that might be kind of exciting to see how that goes. I'll probably record the very end just because it's more interesting. But if there's something interesting or something funny happens, I've been keeping notes throughout the streams, being like, make sure to note this point and this point. But since I didn't locally record the last 28 hours, it'll have to be stream clips. So I'm hoping YouTube also doesn't lose my videos. No, they don't get removed in some way. So I'll need that footage. But I'll have the first little bit recorded. But thanks to streaming now in 8,000 kilobits or 8 megabits, hopefully the stream looks a little clearer, so it will look fine once I render it into a regular video, because I normally record at like 40 megabits or 40,000 kilobits, but YouTube compresses stuff anyway, so it might end up looking the same. Yeah, 50 people watching us pummel the Grox and they can't even fight back. Yeah, really appreciate everyone hanging out. Really makes this a lot more fun, keeping the chat active and lively. It's been pretty good. Going for about an hour so far. Making really good progress. Now that we're like being more like hyper focused on destroying the Grox and with less distractions, like this, some colony getting attacked, who cares? I'm busy. You guys can handle it yourself. Like, our colonies don't even really matter. We have the colonist badge, so only focusing on eco disasters because we need that for the badge. But other than that, we are going maximum speed to destroying the Grox. I want to see how much progress we can make in this form. YouTube compressing video so hard, even if you have a one PC, it looks like you upload it 360p. Yeah, the compression I think only like streams at like 12 megabits, like at most. I'm not exactly sure for 1080 what the exact stream quality is, but I don't think it's more than 12. Because I remember doing a couple of tests between like 20, 30, and 40, and they all look pretty similar. Actually, I recorded at 40 and then I rendered at 30, just so the videos aren't that huge when I put them in the long-term storage vault. But I want to make sure I record it high as possible, and 40 seems to be basically the max that 1080 60 needs to be recorded at before it really hits them diminishing returns. Forget what archetype we had for this run. We have the return ticket as a shaman. The return ticket was essential to become the Invincible spaceship. It requires the return ticket for the trick to work. So becoming a shaman early, so I could make the return ticket fast, was how I started this run. But we'll be using the split personality badge to go between a diplomat and a zealot, because those have the fastest missions for those. And I'm hoping that I can go back and forth between like 2 empires, like the same 2 empires over and over. That's also the kind of stuff that I'm experimenting with. I'm sure it would work, but there's a chance to be like, we already gave you this mission, you have to go somewhere else. So I'm hoping that works. That I can go between the same 2 empires, because you have to rotate between something. So I had to pick the 2 best missions, the 2 easiest ones, to get the split personality badges on. So we go between diplomat and diplomat. You need 5 alliances for the split personality mission, and the zealot is like colonized 15 star system, so pretty easy for those. And then I missed something in there. which is a lot easier than like selling 5,000 items for like the cash infusion. So I definitely don't want to do that one. That would take forever. Oh, someone's saying right. What did I miss? What did I say? I must have missed it. Heard somewhere they started giving AV9 or I think it's AV1 is the name of that codec. The small channels. I think that's for, did Twitch start doing that? That's a good like streaming codec where you can stream at like much lower bit rates and it looks pretty good. Because right now I'm using the H.264 or HEVC, the not the new one, not the 265, but just the normal 264 codec right now, because it's kind of like the triangle trifecta or the triangle paradox, whatever that was called, where you have to balance between high bitrate, quality, and like processing power. The trilemma, that's what it's called. The trilemma of computers, where if you want, you know, good quality, you're going to have to sacrifice huge file sizes, but possibly not have to do that much like processing power. Where AV1 was like a more complicated codec, so it's going to require more processing power, but you can have higher quality with smaller file sizes. So you gotta sacrifice something, like it's packaged and encoded in some way that it's like more difficult for your processor, but you can get better looking video. Where H.264 is a pretty old codec, so it's pretty easy in your processor, but you need really big file sizes to make it look good. At least that's how I understand it. You get the trilemma in there. You get two and you have to sacrifice one. You also got to learn stuff about codecs. You need to convert all the videos from MKV. MKV is just the container, right? The like the MP4. That's not quite a codec, right? So because I record everything in OBS as MKV, because MKV can, like, OBS can crash or your computer can crash and it will still finalize the video as an MKV or FLV. It kind of work the same way. But MKV I think is a little better. I think that does like more audio tracks or something. But MP4 is like scary to record in, because if OBS crashes and it doesn't finalize properly, you lose the whole video. The whole thing gets corrupted. You really have to make sure the video finishes and like stops itself, or you're gonna lose the whole thing. So MKV is a good way to record in, and then you just hit the Remux button, like REMUX Remux on OBS, and then it just can transforms, I don't know, it just copy and pastes it as an MP4, and then other programs like Premiere can read an MP4. So OBS has that built in, if that's what I'm thinking of. So it shouldn't be too bad. It just basically makes a doubling of all your videos. That's like my recording strategy. Me when 10-minute videos, 2 yottabytes. I don't think you have to record in that high of a bit rate. I think 40 megabit is plenty of storage. I don't know what I record in. Yeah, took a lot of learning and research, because I didn't really take any classes. I just like watched a ton of videos, YouTube videos. I see it. There it is.
Did I get you this time?
I saw it. Thanks again for the super chat. I got it in time. Thanks again for the $2, Joshua. It takes too long to show up, but I see it's a big blue banner on the chat there, so it'll catch my attention. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks for trying again. I appreciate that. Thumbs up on the attempt there. So yeah, if you don't know how that works, I have like a text-to-speak thing going. If you don't specify a voice, it just does that like default Brian one. I think I can actually change who it is. I should change it to like Gladys or someone as the default, like kind of funny. But the website is like TTS Monster or something. So if you excuse me, you can put like SpongeBob like colon, and then it'll try to read it out as SpongeBob, which is kind of funny. It would use like AI voice synthesizers. And some people have found some pretty funny ways to like break the system. Like if you just have like a bunch of letters in a row, it'll like make them scream out. It's really funny. Like watching UKOG is one of my favorite Twitch streamers, does sim racing. His chat loves messing with them, and they have it's not all paid for. You can use channel points for that, so it's not like you have to pay for all of them. And they just make like the K Kona voice, like, you know, the like American sounding voice, just like scream out. It's really funny, and they always do it during his like post race interviews to make it as difficult as possible for him to talk to the host of the show. I find that stuff very funny. Don't feel like you have to do it here. Might be funny for a little bit if someone else had to do that. Yo, Steph Joe, welcome. I think I saw you earlier as well. Or Sigismund S. Yeah, welcome. So the Grox is your mascot at this point. Yeah, that's kind of what I think I was trying to do, especially before using Facecam, because I wasn't actually expecting to use Facecam about a year ago, but starting the stream was just kind of like a new thing, and then I felt like Facecams made streams better, so I felt like I could add the Facecam. But until then, yeah, I was using like the Grox for everything, like all the thumbnails, my YouTube banner. I have a mic waving. I like the waving Grox picture. And the oh yeah, the badges for the members have the cool waving Grox. It's small, so I wish it could be the full wave, but because of how small that badge picture is, I just have it like on their face. I need more outlines. I think I need to move the goalposts further. Members who just start as members get the white outline, and then 2-month members have the gold outline, but I wanted the gold to be like the highest level, so I think they've caught up now. Yo, Sigismund S. Welcome to the Electron Empire. Thanks so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. I don't have a current early access video. That's like my main thing I like to do for the memberships, but yeah, either way, it still really supports the channel, so I really appreciate that, joining the member. And it just renewing for Kingly. Yo, thanks so much, really appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, so if you have it like 2 months, it gets the gold outline, and I think it's been over 2 months, so I need to push the gold post. I need to push the gold one up higher to really show my appreciation for the long-term members there. And maybe I'll put like a blue outline or something for the 2-month, and then make the gold a 3-month. Oh yeah, were you one of the gifts? Oh yeah, did the recurring? Nice. Yeah, I really appreciate Steph gave out a lot of the gifteds, so you all could watch the videos early, which is really cool. I wish if it were my decision, if I was in charge of YouTube, I would make it so members, just like Twitch, were ad-free, but I don't think it does. It's really hard to find like really concrete information on this stuff. Like, you think as like, you know, someone who has members on YouTube, I would be able to like get a Q&A a lot better, but it's a lot of like experimental stuff, it feels like. I don't think just giving members gives ad-free, which I really wish it did. But either way, I really appreciate it. I think only YouTube Premium gets rid of ads, so I wish it did. It was my decision. Gotta have YouTube Premium as well. Lame. YouTube Premium, like Twitch Prime, should give you like one free like membership, like $5 or less, kind of like Prime does. Come on, YouTube, you're falling behind. You're trying to become the streamer website, but it's like you're doing it all kind of half-assed. You don't have very good emote systems. You don't have a good good systems like Twitch does. Twitch for the chat, for the viewing experience, definitely good, but streaming on YouTube, because I feel like that's where all the other videos are, and it kind of made more sense for streaming here. But I feel like it might get improved one day. Come on, Google, you got all those billions and trillions. Should be able to make it better. I love greed. Yeah, paying for something with ads. What is this, cable? Cable is the worst. It's like, so I use YouTube TV. I give all my money to Google and YouTube. I have YouTube TV along with it. Imagine paying like $70 a month for cable and also have loads of ads. Like, come on, this is the 21st century here. If you pay something, there should be any ads. So that's why, well, for the early access of my videos, you get early access for a week, I make sure to turn the monetization off. As a YouTube partner, I have control over the ads, because I know their system of, if you don't have partner on YouTube, you just post a video and you don't have the 1,000 subs, they like can still put ads on your videos and you don't have any control over that. But since I have the ad control, I turn the ads off for that first week because I believe the members who are watching early access shouldn't watch ads during that time. So I wish it would work for all the other videos, but I can't single it out. This was finally a creature stage Terra Score 1. I might just check this just to see if it's a Storybook Planet. No, it's not. Come on. Where's my Storybook Planet? Still looking for it. King Louie finds out Walmart doesn't accept Spore Bucks. No, I've been saving up all my Spore Bucks to go for Walmart. It's funny. Has ads. Yeah, just add ads for members. No, never. Ads are worth so little. So like I really appreciate I really appreciate all the members I have, but it's still like 10, 20 members or so. Your no ad experience is worth more to me than getting the ads for your views. That's how I think of it. If you're paying money, paying money is worth so much more than watching an ad. Like if you also like super chat like $20, like you should have ad free for life. That's more money than I'll ever make if you watch all my videos for the end of time through ads. I'm not sure if members get ads. It's hard. I'm not like 100% sure. It seems like they still are, but like I can't find good information on it. But yeah, it'd be cool if you could like check it or something. I don't know if you use the ad blocks or something. Maybe if you're still using it, you wouldn't get ads anyway. Isn't membership just premium for a single channel? I would think it would be, but I don't 100% know. It'd be cool if we can find solid info. Your regular premium? Okay, so you wouldn't get ads anyway. But I was hoping if you didn't have premium and you became a member of a channel that you wouldn't get ads, at least for that specific channel, just like how Twitch does. Because Twitch has so many ads, it's like you have to subscribe if you watch something regularly. But YouTube, I have YouTube Premium also, so I don't really know the ad situation, but it's probably bad. So I feel like that's worth it in that way. And also, YouTube Premium's worth more than ads anyway. It's based on like your watch time. So if some people are kind of confused on how premium works. It's like, say it's like $10 for premium wherever you are. YouTube gets like half of that. So YouTube gets like $5. And then the remaining $5 is then distributed to all the channels you watch based on your watch time. So if you watch my channel for 10% of your viewing and then everyone else for 90% of your viewing, I would get 10% of that $5, I think. That's how it works, because it's based on your watch time. But you watch 100 different channels, I'm sure, so it gets divvied up all in those little slices. But that's how, 1% of watch time over $5, that's still got to be more than ads. So YouTube Premium gives more money to the creators that way, and you don't get ads. And I don't have any sponsors because I'm too lazy to get them. So we appreciate everyone watching. Think that's wrong? That's how Linus described it. Linus Tech Tips described it. Is that not how it works? I thought it's gonna be something like that. Maybe it's not divvied up that like precisely, but it's something like that. Health of the starter ship on hard difficulty. Oh yeah, we're at 300. I haven't bothered to buy any more. Yeah, we're talking about YouTube stuff too much. Go back to Spore. I guess in a little bit. What was I saying? Yeah, we're on 300 health because I haven't bothered to buy the extra health because we have the Invincible spaceship glitch, so I haven't even bothered to buy more health. But yeah, the animation channel, that makes sense because that's a lot of work for like 3 minutes of video, and YouTube really loves watch time, so they could definitely get screwed that way. But oh yeah, Spiffing Brit, the real YouTube master. I think that's why he was describing it that way also on his video about like watching videos while asleep, because really long videos, it's all about the watch time, and it's all divvied up that way. Buy more health to disable this ghost ship? I don't think so. I think I've tried that, but we can give that a try. Do you want me to buy health? So I kind of like the 300. I'll try that on a different save. Or I can just save and revert back to it. It doesn't change it? Okay. Good to know that. It doesn't do it? Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, I didn't think it disabled the ghost ship glitch. Yeah, percent of the video viewed would be good. Oh yeah, if it was for like, especially for animation channels, so it's like 3 minutes. I know that's an analytic that helps the video get like pushed around more by the almighty algorithm. If you watch 90% of a video on average, YouTube must think it's a really good video. So there's some balance in there between purely watch time and percent viewed. Let's see, what was, how far have we gotten here? Oh, we're making our way around. Let's go this way, towards this clump. Come on, Storybook Planet. Well, still waiting for a storybook. Not sure why. It seems like it's been a while. Another hour and a half kind of gone by. Just getting unlucky with the gamba. With the gambling. Gotta pull the slot machine again. Every system is a slot machine pull for the Storybook Planet. Thankfully we have to do this anyway, so it's not purely gambling. Might disable the ghost ship glitch, but doesn't... Well, if the invincibility doesn't go away, then the only way to get rid of the ghost ship is to destroy the ship and respawn with it. So if it keeps the invincibility, I don't think it would get rid of the ghost ship effect. Unless you mean like the other ships can then like chase us down, if they can actually see us. But we should still be invincible, so it shouldn't matter too much in that way. Watch a video at 0.5 speed, get 4 views instead of 1. You got 180 views with that? That's strange. I'm surprised it actually gives you more individual views. I didn't think it would work that way. Yeah, it's not purely gambling. I can stop anytime. I win everything back I lost. I mean, I'm doing it like, I mean, that's a joke, but like I'm doing it in parallel with destroying the Grox, so I can stop that gambling anytime I want, because that track will be done. The heck, win it all back. Don't have to gamble anymore. Does your game crash as you're trying to save? It happens all the time in Space Stage. Makes slightly longer. You feel the dread. Yeah, I think it takes a little bit longer to save. It does sometimes crash during the save. Ooh, I got a eco disaster, which we can do. Yeah, if it crashes, I think it just, that save doesn't count, and you'll basically go back to your previous save. Give it a week. I'll win it all back. I'll tell you, I'll win it. Let's see where this is. See if I should use the return ticket on it. Oh yeah, that's a good one for return ticket. So let's do one more of these, and then we will use the return ticket to get back home, and then we'll come back and destroy more Grox, because we still need more eco disasters for the badge, so that's still not a waste of time. Let's destroy this guy. And return ticket. It's also why I wanted to keep the return ticket and do the split personality badge later, because we're really far away, because we're on the other side of the galaxy here. There, back to here. Make a playlist that automatically plays more videos. With them at 0.25 speed. No sound, go to bed. Imagine the views. Yeah, that was kind of what that video I think was about. All that watch time. Zippity zappity. Yeah, I wish there was like better information on that kind of stuff, or I haven't been able to find it. Yeah. Let's see. Very welcome. We'll take this chance to buy more energy packs. Now we go back to Grox. Rewinding is super weird. I managed 134% viewed before. Yeah, I think it's kind of like on shorts because they loop back around. My like shorts have like 200% watch time at like the very beginning of them, and then goes down really fast. Oh, where am I going? But then have like 80% by like the end of the short. So people who watched it and looped all the way around gave double the time because they like technically watched it twice. I don't really watch shorts that much on YouTube. I made the 2 shorts and then haven't really done anything with them since. I was thinking about doing some shorts for like funny clips that I have for YouTube. I might just show them on stream because Spore is such a wide vertical, horizontal video. It doesn't really work well for vertical. So I have some funny clips that I've been like wanting to show for shorts, but like I believe they make so little money. It's like almost not even worth like the 10 minutes it would take to upload and like render a vertical video. Like a video that had like 5,000 shorts views had like 50 cents. I made like 50 cents, so not much to be made there. Hope you guys don't mind talking about analytics and stuff. We got a long way to go for this run and keeping the topics going. But if you have any Spore questions, let me know and I'll answer them as well. It doesn't have to be all YouTube all day. Planning and strategizing our YouTube. I want to mention most things don't work well in vertical video. Yeah. It should be a crime to record vertically. My eyes are this way, not this way. Everything must be TikTok. Never horizontal video. I see a green planet there. It's always this Terra Score 1 planet. Where's my storybook? I want one more. Oh, you're 1,000% a sleep viewer? You play documentaries because the soft voices help you go to sleep? Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I don't watch videos when I go to sleep. I think it would bug me. I don't think I could fall asleep with talking. I would like pay too much attention, and I couldn't relax. But if anyone watches while asleep, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Not to mention how this thing. Oh, I saw that. A 2-minute. What's FNF? Is that Five Nights at Freddy's? FNF? Or is that's different? FNF? Shark video that had 134 viewership. No idea what was going on. Unhinged Kingly Quotes compilation win. Oh, we got some good ones last week. We got some. I'm like always specific. It's always about the game. It just sounds so weird. I was wondering if you plan on branching out or something, Halo videos or something like, expand influence. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a specific Halo 2 video that I feel like it's been done on YouTube, but honestly I don't think it's ever been done very well. Is a glitch that I really like to do. It's really fun. It's called AUP, if you know a Halo glitch, called Arbitrary Unit Possession. It's where in Halo 2 specifically, and you play on co-op, normally when your character dies, it just respawns as another Master Chief, but through some memory manipulation, you can make your second co-op character, instead of respawning as a Master Chief, you can replace that Master Chief with something else, like anything that's a biped, like a grunt or an elite or any character from the game, including vehicles. So you can become like a phantom and a ghost and stuff really fast. Monopoly is a good explanation on it, but the YouTube videos I've seen, they never have like the full explanation. I wish I had even better, but I feel like I wanted to make something like that. That could be like my first introduction into a Halo explanation video, because that's kind of how I like doing Spore videos, is explaining something that's not super clear. That's under Terra Score 1. Become a car. Yeah, it's a pretty cool glitch, and you become a lot of different characters. It's really complicated, and I give Mr. Monopoly and Hark the Shark, they're the two main people from the Halo community that have put a lot of work into that. But I like explaining cool stuff, so I might do that for Halo. Maybe one day. Still got some Spore videos I want to make before then. But do have some ideas for that. But I probably couldn't do speedruns. The Halo speedrunners are really good, and if I'm going to speedrun, I'm going to focus on Spore. Maybe go for some general PBs, because I have a lot of like 2016 personal bests from Master Chief Collection on the Xbox, but I notice I play a lot smoother and better, keyboard and mouse, at least for campaign. So I might, maybe on Twitch, just be like, beating my 2016 speedrun PBs, Twitch stream. That might be fun, if you all want to hang out for that. But it's a crazy glitch for Halo, is switching your co-op character for something else. It kind of looks like those types of glitches you would hear around school, and you'd be like, you know, if you stand at this spot and crouch 3 times, you get the golden warthog. It sounds like one of those nonsensical glitches that doesn't really exist. But this one's true. You can become a vehicle, become become a Covenant in Halo 2. Still Terra Score 1. Gamba. Where's my Wonderland Wanderer? Beat Spore as Obama. Obama is a spaceship in Spore, so unfortunately you can't use spaceships as creatures. So you couldn't beat Spore as Obama because spaceships, you can make vehicles or creatures work as spaceships, but spaceships don't work as creatures. So you couldn't use the Obama spaceship as a creature. And I took that question way too literally because there is a Obama spaceship in the game, but you probably make an Obama creature is probably what you mean, but that might be funny. How to find the Meg Easter egg in CE? I think there's videos for that. I'm not sure if I would do that. I feel like there's good explanations for that. Probably Achievement Hunter probably has a good one for that one. Maybe something like that. Do some of their cool tricks and things. You let me know your cool, your good ideas for Halo stuff. No, I'll think it through. You look like my old history teacher, great guy. Oh, nice. I'm glad he was good. Yeah, I think someone else said I looked like a professor as well. Yes, that's cool. Appreciate that. Look like I'm smart in front of class. Teaching the class. Let's go find Storybook Planets. Yeah. Oh, the Storybook Planet, sorry. I probably was not pronouncing that properly. Storybook. Oh yeah, ah dang it, yeah. Ah dang it, ah dang it. There's a clip out of context. Someone's got to make a compilation of that eventually. At least you can fly around as Obama in space. Gamble Core, Kingly Edition. Plundered by pirates. They don't matter. Oh, this one repopulated. That one kind of repopulated kind of far away. Hopefully they don't repopulate so far away that I miss them. I always think of like Zuko from from Avatar. Overanalyzing Avatar is a good Avatar channel if you like Avatar: Last Airbender. But the scene I was thinking of was in the episode The Storm when Zuko is saying like the health of the crew, the safety of the crew doesn't matter. Every time a colony is under attack, I say, hey, they don't matter. I think of the scene with Zuko going, the safety of the crew doesn't matter. The safety of my colonies don't matter. So that's what I always think of for that one. There's a really fun Zuko from Overanalyzing. It's diabolical. There's a really funny game with Avatar. I call the Frame game. We can play that for a couple minutes after the stream. So I'm gonna do a Portal stream after this, so it won't be super Spore related. So maybe I'll try that. Come on, do that before I go on my trip. Is you get one frame of any episode from the entire show, 3 seasons, and you got to pick what episode it's from. My personal best is like 40 something in a row. I was on a really good streak. So maybe we could do that. Maybe do a couple runs of that because I watch that show way too much. Best show ever. I see a still Terra Score 1. Nope. Come on, it's like less than 1%, but it's been like an hour and a half. I'm really surprised. We don't get one in this stream. I want to be like, they must be broken. Hopefully it doesn't break until after we get all of them. Max has got to come back, give us the Trump spaceship. Yeah, it's funny they got Biden because he was the vice president when they were doing those. Because they did McCain and Palin, Obama and Biden. So I guess that's still relevant for that. We didn't get one last stream. Oh yeah, I probably mentioned that. I think that maybe I mentioned I was going to do that as well. We can do that on this one as well. Give this the full 3 hours, then we'll see where it goes from there. An even older Biden spaceship. I guess that would be more accurate. Frame game is just a frame of the intro. Yeah, I think all the frames were picked manually, so I think they're not just like black screens. I've played the game a bit, so I'm starting to recognize some of them. But there's gotta be like hundreds of pictures. And some of them are like, that could be anything. Or I'll get confused between like the library and the desert for like the Zuko and Iroh scenes, because they're like kind of hanging around in like the kind of before desert area, which kind of looks similar between those. And then the episodes like the Zuko and Mei scenes from like the headband, or what you call it, Daydreams and Nightmares, those episodes where Zuko is basically brooding for the first half of the season, so it's hard to tell which episode he's brooding in. Can I beat Spore in 1 frame per second? That'd be pretty funny, but that would take a very long time. Can't name the episodes. I like know the order of them somehow. Also, I probably know the names better though than the order actually. But you'll see the game after a little bit. If you stick around for another couple hours, and we'll try that out. See how much I watch Avatar. Still looking for a storybook. Hello, storybook. Oh yeah, Zuko. Oh, the Aang Zuko scene, mirror scene. Oh yeah, that was before Wake Loud Guy. That was like the one before that. No, that was after Wake Loud, because he let Alpha go. It's the one after Wake Loud Guy. So it's got to be the Earth King. That's the one. That's the episode after. I think I'm gonna go with final answer is the episode The Earth King. That's the one where they barge in, knock down his fancy door, and Zuko's having the metamorphosis because he let Appa go and he was feeling confused. It's gotta be after Wake Loud Guy. Gotta be the next one. I think that's the episode. These TerraScore ones aren't storybooks, right? There's so many of these. These aren't storybooks, they're just regular TerraScore ones. I gotta check these eventually, because they're not supposed to take this long. It's supposed to give me them like once every 3 hours or so. It's usually like the, seems about on average. And that was back when we were crashing a bunch, so it should be like every 2 hours, because it's so much less time. Can I be Halo 2 Legendary with 150 ping? Oh yeah, for those who don't know, me and Steph did Halo 3 on Legendary on my Twitch channel this week, just for fun, and we're really far away from each other, so I was playing with the high ping. It was getting hard up by the end. Couldn't do like simple trick jumps and stuff by the end of that. It was pretty fun though. Maybe we'll switch back and forth more next time. Give myself a breather. It's like 4 hours of 150 plus ping. Blame it on every death. And blamed it on every death yet. Hey, I think Ronald was there. Blame into ping. It was really hard to play. I got crushed because of it. That sounds like me. What do you think of people's opinion that Aang should have killed the Fire Lord? I think it was fine the way they did it. I think that was kind of like the point, was that they did it without having to kill the Fire Lord. Because that was like the whole conundrum, especially like the question was like really posed, by the end of the Southern Raiders, when Zuko was like, "What are you gonna do when you face my father?" And the answer then was he had to kill him, but the answer can't be what the audience just already thinks, right? It's got to be something else. I think that makes sense. Yeah, Aang isn't allowed to kill. Insert killing the bird thing from the desert. Something like that. That thing seemed dead. Didn't get back up. The show actually does kind of make an effort to make things not look dead. Like when what's-his-face in the Northern Siege said, "Admiral Joy, time to meet your fate." And he tried to attack Zhao and threw him overboard, and then he heard a splash, even though clearly that's like the front of the ship. He should have splatted right on the deck of the ship, but they made a splash sound to make him not look dead. So they do put effort sometimes to make them not dead. So I don't think they ever showed like the bird thing getting back up. So I think it's dead, Jim. Like McCoy, it's dead, Jim. And then after a stream, it felt weird because I didn't have ping, have bad ping everywhere. Yeah, everything responding in time. Yeah, it's funny. Sounds about right. See how far we gotten here. Which way am I facing? Oh, cool. We're almost cleaning up this little area right here. Oh yeah, definitely trapped a few Earth Kingdom soldiers under the ice. Definitely on the run into the Earth King's room, when like they got trapped on the ice in the moat, and then just went whoosh, ice. Yeah, they definitely drowned. That's funny. Oh, just join. Reminder to hydrate yourself. Oh yeah, good point. Let's do that. Hydrate check. It's been an hour and 40 minutes I haven't hydrated. Good call. I should put a sticker or something on the bottom of this to be funny. So I pointed at the camera. Good hydrate check. I like how some Twitch channels have like hydrate as like a channel points thing. It's sometimes funny. YouTube, that's what I was talking about earlier. YouTube needs like channel points or something to gamble with. It needs something. Another Terra score 1. Come on, game. Gamba. Storybook. Put a Grox sticker on it. That'd be funny. That could work. Yeah, that I agree with the lion turtle should have been built up better. That was what overanalyzing I think talked about as well. That could have been done because that seemed so out of nowhere that the show basically just gifted them the answer. For the answer of like should he have killed him, I guess is no, but like yeah, they usually figure out the answer better than that. I think overanalyzing also had a problem with how fast Azula's descent was, if that makes sense. I think as a kid I didn't mind it too much, but those were maybe two things they could have improved on looking back. Oh yes, Aang just stumbles into it instead of actually seeking it. Yeah. But like, I guess the way I kind of like headcanon justified it was like because Aang is like the spirit of the world, and the world is then like helping him by giving him the answer. As a character story, it's not as good, but like actual like story lore, it could make sense. Does the system have max planet? Yeah, I think other than Sol, they can only have 5 Terra planets, and then they can have some gas giants as well. But I think Sol is the only one that breaks the rule. I think that's the only one that more than 5 Terra planets, like rocky planets. I don't think I've ever seen 6 regular planets not in Sol. I think I've never seen more than 5. Hit ominous music for the Azula's thing, yeah. Use Gamba points to remind the streamer to consume H2O. It's better than losing them in a Gamba. I guess that makes sense. Make it really cheap. Yeah, philanthropy. I was gonna try to give out Gamba points on my Twitch page, but I didn't realize that you have to be an affiliate to get the channel points, so that was unfortunate. I was just gonna say everyone choose number 1, and I'll choose number 2 and put like 1,000,000 points or whatever into the wrong answer to increase the inflation, get some points out there. But yeah, I wasn't even planning on. I probably could be affiliate because pinging you and y'all on the Discord could probably get me over 3 viewers pretty easily. But that was just kind of somewhere extra to be. I don't need a. So if I'm doing Twitch, it's like just extra. It's not like I'm making any money or anything from it. So it's gotta be just for fun. That's why if I'm not paying that much attention to chat, it's just like extra bonus for fun. No money to be made, no chat reading. No. Literally 1984 for no channel points. You can damage your kidneys by giving them more water than they can filter. So leave about 8 liters of water in a short time span. Interesting. I don't think I'll ever hit that limit. I'm not that great at drinking. I'm good at drinking. I'm just not good at reminding myself to drink. Don't drink as much as I should be. Ooh, we cleared this whole little area right here. Let's keep it going. More chances for storybooks. Storybook. Story, bus on more. Once I get that, I'll not worry as much, and we'll be able to just destroy Grox with ease. You seem time to system with more than 5 planets? Was it more than 5 rocky planets, or is it 5 rocky planets with gas giants? Because I think that's definitely possible. You can have up to like 5 rocky planets and 2 gas giants. I think that's possible, but more than 5 planets not Sol that you can actually land on without mods. Like if you have mods, you know, it doesn't count. I played this a lot, and I don't think I've seen more than 5. I'd be surprised, but I don't know everything, so I'll be not saying it's impossible. Maybe it's a very, very low chance. 5 rock, 3 gas giants? Okay, 3. I didn't know how many gas giants, but I definitely would have put money on 5 rock. But 3 gas giants, good to know. Have you ever gone to all 8? That'd be pretty cool. And like 3 of each different color too, like the brown, blue, and purple gas giants. That'd be pretty cool to see. And a Storybook Planet in there as well. That would be a crazy system. And a Purple Spice Planet. Oh, every piece. Yeah. Oh yeah, gas giant's not included. I don't think I've ever found a Storybook Planet. I haven't done as much exploring. Yeah, they're seemingly pretty rare. There's pictures on the wiki if you want to know what they look like. There's like a pickle planet. So whenever we get the pickle planet, we always make sure we know that Rick turned himself into a planet. He's Pickle Rick Planet. And there's a few other ones like chocolate swirls or something. That might be actually one of these sculpting tools. Is the planet chocolate swirls? But they all have like kind of some like unique thing to them. And they're usually like Terra Score 2 and up. Usually they're Terra Score 3. That makes them pretty obvious to find. But they're pretty rare. And if you don't do a lot of exploring, I can see why you don't encounter them too much. But you see how much exploring I'm doing. I haven't found one today. So pretty rare. Oh, and a binary star too, right. That's good. I think binary stars are, like, in real life more common than they are in this game. I think I heard that binary stars are actually not that, like, uncommon. And our 1 star is actually less common, but I don't know. Ataska. Ooh, Terra Score 1. I'm still gonna check this. I don't think it's Storybook Planet, but it's Creature Stage, Terra Score 1. Had a chance. No. Binary stars are super common in real life, or in the game. I don't think they're as common in the game, if that's what I'm thinking of. Storybook. I missed one. You just got all 8? Encounter system with it? Oh, I missed it. If you go back with the DVR, let me know the timestamp, and I'll try to take a note of that. Yeah, you mean in real life? Yeah, I think that's what I heard. Binary stars are really common. Yeah, in real life. What's your favorite stage? Probably Civilization stage. It's like my favorite stage to like do challenges and play on hard and try to do specific things. Definitely have the most time in Space Stage. Space Stage is pretty good. Definitely, it's either like you hate it or you love it or you hate it for Space Stage. It's kind of what I've seen online, people's opinions of. But Space Stage is pretty good. I like doing like role play pretending where like I create a federation and I have like a big council of people. It would sometimes be fun. But it'd be a bit repetitive. But Civilization Stage is probably my favorite one because I like doing different challenges between military, religious, economic, and doing like worst vehicles and then worst factories or something like that. Doing no archetype abilities. Yeah, probably Civ. And if you have any Civilization Stage challenges for me, I have another video on my YouTube where I like tried to put myself in the very close to losing. Like everyone was attacking me. I had no money. I even gave myself negative money, and you can do that without cheat engine or anything. You can do that entirely with in-game glitches. Give yourself negative money, and then with negative money and almost about to lose, I was still able to recover the stage and win. So if anyone has like a game, I think I saw that in the Discord once or earlier today where someone said they were practically soft locked because of just what happened in Civilization Stage. If y'all had like a save at that point, I can explain how to get the save to me, but I'd actually like to take a shot at it because I like doing that, and I'll use any glitches I can to get out of that practically soft locked situation. I think that'd be pretty fun. We can do that on some streams maybe. What game difficulty you recommend for Spore? For speedruns, probably just easy, because it's like, it doesn't make too much of a difference like in space, just trying to reach the center of the galaxy. But probably just normal for casual. I think it goes like easy, normal, hard. Like easy, normal, hard. Like big gap like that. It's kind of what it feels like. Easy, normal, at least for the speedruns, they feel closer, and then hard is like double that. Like it's a bigger jump than easy to normal. That's kind of how it feels like to me. But casual, probably just say normal. If you go in speedruns and you're starting out, go for easy. But if you want a big challenge like tribal stage and civilization stage on hard, those are some pretty good challenges. Especially before you know all the tricks and glitches to make tribal stage a breeze. Tribal stage, after all the glitches, I say it's like practically solved. It's like a solved stage if you keep your attention focused and you don't get behind and you do all the glitches properly. Tribal. I never actually thought about doing a tribal challenge. Now that I've done a civilization stage challenge, I'll give it a shot. I'll definitely give it a try if I'm allowed to use any glitches and stuff I want. But if it's like, I load the game and I'm like 1 second away from losing my HUD. Well, actually, I can get out of that. You can't lose tribal stage anymore. I'd probably say I'm not allowed to use the I can't lose tribal stage glitch, because if you save on the same frame you're about to lose, you can play with a destroyed tribe and you can't lose until they kill all your characters, and then you basically do the same glitch again with your characters and you can't lose. So maybe that glitch will be banned, because that kind of removes the point of doing it. But yeah, so if I can't use that glitch and it's not just like I load up and I die instantly, then sure, I'll give that a try. That'd be kind of fun. I think I'll give that a shot, like some challenges. Oh yeah, I saw the mod that makes everything a hyperspeed megamouth. As long as it doesn't take me more than 2 hours, like the carnivore with the mouth on the back of the cell was, then yeah, I'll give anything a try. Definitely. As long as I'm allowed to call it, I'm just like, okay, I'm done. But if I feel like, I might as well do this, I'll give that a try. Sure. Why not? Not gonna say no. Why do you hate us with the super speed megamouths? Is that? Or for watching, you all gotta suffer through 2 hours of megamouth. Whatever it takes to make videos. Lots of video ideas. I have like 30-something video ideas, but I got like 15 good video ideas, so always out for if we can do something funny on Twitch or on stream or here on YouTube that I can convert into a funny video. Totally worth it. Just remember there's a glitch to make you invincible in travel. Oh yeah, that's what I was just talking about. I'll just say I can't do that. As long as you also don't make it the situation so impossible. You can't do that with civilization stage though. So there's no get out of death free card there. You probably saw that on my the glitch the crash the game video, where I basically try that same thing in civilization stage. If you save on the same frame your last city is destroyed, it's like an instant soft lock. Well, not gonna soft lock. The game crashes and you can't even play anymore. So even with any glitches I want, I still can't do it that way. Why are no Grox ships attacking you? We are using the invincibility glitch, the invincible ghost ship glitch. I should put that in a pinned comment or something as well. I think someone linked it earlier. I think Trax linked it earlier. Someone wants to find that video. You can post it in the chat. But I have a video on my YouTube where I show how to become the invincible spaceship. And that's what I'm doing. It's just a glitch in the game to make ourselves invincible, and it's a side effect of that is that none of the other ships or turrets can really attack us properly because they think we're dead, so they don't know how to target us. It's a pretty cool glitch and definitely makes this this challenge kind of doable and casual to hang out with chat and not be super stressful. So definitely made it this challenge worth doing. Would have been a lot harder without it. But that's how we're not getting shot down and how we have 300 health. So it's just a funny glitch in the game that we can exploit to become invincible. It requires you to get a return ticket and doing it pretty early. How many more days do you think we'll need? That actually is the pinned comment currently, is my current progress to destroy the Grox. I'd say we're about halfway done, and that's actually what I'm experimenting with right now, is we are very hyper-focused on destroying the Grox this stream. I want to see how much progress we can make in 3 hours. At the very beginning of the stream, make sure you skip like a minute. I messed up the audio. Go back to the beginning of the stream, and I show 2 pictures side by side of our day 7 and day 10 progress, because we're on day 11 now. I show how much progress we made. We destroyed about a third of the Grox in the first 21 hours, and then the second 7 hours, we did another third. So because there was a lot of crashes and everything was taking forever, and we were doing other badges along with it. But now that we're kind of, well, one, of course, it points out the one thing we're not ignoring right away. The only thing we're not hyper focusing on is these eco disasters. So we are going to have to take a pit stop to clean up this eco disaster, and we're going to be coming right back to destroy more Grox, because this is still for the one of the badges, because we're also going for all badges for this run. So I want to check where that is to see if I should use return ticket to get there quickly. Yep, that's a good return ticket one. So we'll destroy this last Grox planet, and then we will... That's not a storybook. And then head on over to the eco disaster and come right back, because everything else we had also been doing other badges and stuff in between destroying the Grox. So if we were just destroying the Grox, I want to see really how long it takes. But I think this will take about 60 hours at this rate. Depends how long it'll take to do the split personality missions. That's also a big variable in here that I'm not really sure how long that'll take. Like, you can also move after the return ticket moves. So we're about 30 hours on day 11, so probably halfway through, I'd say. We have a lot less badges to do, so I was expecting to be between 50 to 80 hours was my original estimate. I think we'll get in that range. It's still my current estimate. But you definitely see the picture in the pinned comment will show you how far we've gone. Just getting rid of these guys. Almost there. One more. Purple spice randomly. Another purple spice. What's all the purple spice doing there?
Good night y'all. Good luck killing the Grox.
Yo, thanks so much for the super chat again, Joshua. Yeah, it was a good shot on getting me there. I think I still saw it. It's very blue on the dark blue background, so I noticed it. Almost got me though. Yo, thanks so much again. I think you were trying to get me. You got me that first time. There's more energy packs. You got me for sure that one time. I got it this time. Yeah, thanks so much again for the super again. Really appreciate it. Night. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with the stream. Yo, really appreciate that. Let's see. And now we're going back to the Grox. Oh, I wanted to see. Let's see. Where's the Eco Hero? Eco Hero, 36 out of 50. So we need 14 more Eco Disasters to complete that badge, and then we'll be all done with that. I guess we could just start ignoring them. Probably won't. They don't take too long. And we're almost done with that badge. And then, since we're not really doing any other badges, we can go back to destroying the Grox, and I might try to see if I can get a new picture before I leave for my trip, so y'all can see how far we got just in the 3 hours that I'm planning to do today. So I think that would be kind of interesting to see. Where are we going? Going over here. Oh, here we go. This looks cleared out over here. Let's see, how is this? Where's our area? 15. Okay, we can go this way. I want to stay outside of 1,000. Okay, this might be easier to map if I keep it kind of on the edge of that. Right there. Let's go here. Okay, let's start here. Someone's attacking our colonies. Ah, the safety of the colony doesn't matter. I'm gone for about 2 hours. I've been gambling this Storybook Planet for 2 hours. But don't worry, I can stop at any time. Other known ways Spore can corrupt their save, and more importantly, are there ones that could realistically be done by accident with the player just messing around. There are probably ways to do it by accident. I showed in my newer video my crash the game on purpose. Those can corrupt your save pretty easy, but they kind of have to be done on purpose. A lot of them are kind of like frame perfect. There's like 2 or 3 that are basically like frame perfect tricks to like corrupt your save. You can always roll back one previous save in your in the Galaxy file, the roaming files. In like %appdata% on Windows gives you your roaming files, and then in games, and then game 0 is your current like save location. If you delete that one, if it's corrupted, and get rid of the .old extension off of the other one, that goes back a previous save. There's always 2 saves, like 2 rolling saves that always are kept. So if you do corrupt it, you're not completely out of luck. You can go back, but there's probably ways to corrupt it without doing it on purpose, but I can't think of any right now. But I know something like saving on a planet in space stage, because normally, like, you have to leave the planet to save, but you can get that to happen if you really want to. And saving on the same frame your last city in civilization stage is destroyed can also corrupt your save, and then also saving while progressing through the timeline when you like progress out of travel stage into like civilization stage. If you save and quickly spam the timeline, that can also corrupt your save. So there's like 3 ways to do it that I know for sure, but they're pretty specific. A pit flip, oh yeah, that might do it too. But that might not be by you messing around. It seems like a lot of these, I'm seeing definitely a pattern with these like 2 TerraScore 1 planets in these Grox systems. That I see that a lot, and it's not a Storybook Planet, so not like half of them are, but like I feel like a good like almost like 20% of them have like this double TerraScore 1 like layout. I'm not sure if it's just very like often to happen, or like there's just a few types of random chances that can happen, but that seems like that pattern is definitely not randomly happening every time. That must be some kind of set system layout that it's using, it's pulling from, because it happens too much to be random. Doing Alt F4 you can during start and probably corrupt your save. I think it's happened before, I don't remember. Yo, gonna head off to bed. Yo, thanks so much for hanging out. Vanilla Cold, really appreciate it. Hopefully see you in later streams. Really appreciate you hanging out. Let's see, there isn't a real easy way for the player just to stumble into it. It's usually by random chance. Yeah, at least Maxis made it so you can't completely destroy your game on accident. Even though there's plenty of ways to do it. 2 hours, no storybook. More systems. Oh, 3. Whoa. As I was saying, there was always 2 TerraScore 1 planets. It proves me wrong, and now there's 3 TerraScore 1 planets just like that. And it never shows like any more information. It never shows like like the spice color or anything. It just says TerraScore 1 is the planet. It's kind of weird that like those planets are like that. But that's what makes they kind of get pointed out to me. Like, see, it's just TerraScore 1. Like, they have spice on them, I'm pretty sure. Like, see, it's just TerraScore 1 with a name. Yeah, it has red spice, and it should be a leaf, a little like leaf symbol. Yeah, why does this not update what it is? It should be red spice with the little leaf symbol. Like, it has like no information on this little menu here. Like, something like this. Yes, it has the spice color, and it has like the planet color, planet type. That's kind of strange. But like that's why I see it, and it kind of gets pointed out to me. Like that one has the like the drop down under the top banner there. These ones don't. Kind of weird, but that kind of shows to me that seem like they're very unlikely to be Storybook Planets. So at least I know I don't have to check them. And it's just kind of interesting. Bro's still killing the Grox? Yep, indeed. Still killing them. We got 30 more hours to go. 1 more hour today. 30 more hours of Grox destruction. Wait, I might check that other one. Still looking for one more storybook. One more. Oh, interesting. The Grox without labels prevent... The planets without the labels prevent the Grox from colonizing it. Oh, that's interesting. Good to know. So, it sounds like it was done on purpose then by Maxis. That's interesting. So it was probably like a filling buffer, kind of like buffer planets to make sure they can't have like 5 systems every time, 5 planets in the system. That makes sense, and that's good of Maxis to not make it so many Grox systems. Because sometimes I've seen like all 5. I might re-roll all 5. By re-roll I mean quit out and load back in because the planets in the system are still randomized until you click on it. So if I save, click on a star, see what it is, and I don't like it, you can go load back out, load back into the game, and then click on the system again, and it will re-randomize what the planets are and how many Grox systems, how many Grox planets the Grox control. And hopefully it'll put some more of those buffer planets in there, so I guess that's good. Just one. I'll stop after I win once. Yeah. Yeah, the way to prevent yourself from gambling everything away is just give yourself a very set amount of money, I guess. That's what I've heard some of my friends do, is they basically say, this money is gone. I don't have it anymore. And I'm just going to play to have fun, and when it's gone, just don't do any mo. Not gambling advice, as they always say. But I know, similar to me, I know I have 3 hours, so if I don't get in 3 hours, I got plenty more of time to go. It would make me happier if I saw it, so I don't have to think about it, because it's completely random, and I want all the badges. I don't want to say, oh, the game broke and never gave me another Storybook Planet. Sorry, we only got Wonderland Wanderer 4. Rip the run. But I got 1 more hour to get it. Play until you stop winning or lose twice. I guess that makes sense. I'm too cheap to gamble like that. I'm losing my money. No money to lose, also. Deciding the Grox for today. Yep, there's a Grox focused stream today. We are only destroying the Grox, and we are only responding to eco disasters. So I want to see how far we can get without any distractions, because the current picture pinned in the chat shows our current Grox destruction pattern. It's about 2/3 of the ring around, but I want to see. But that was like in about 27 hours or so, 28 hours. But that was doing a lot of other badges along with it, because the timer is just tracking everything. So I wanted to see if we just focus on destroying the Grox and just kind of book it to them and only do this as much as we can. How far can we make progress with the Invincible spaceship? That's kind of what I'm interested in seeing. And I feel like the 1/3 of room we have left around the center would be a good test area for that. Oh yeah. Yeah, it sounds hard. If your family has a problem with gambling, yeah, make sure not to touch it yourself. That's a good strategy, good plan. Yeah, I don't have that in my family, so yeah, it's really hard when that happens. So yeah, good thing taking precautions for yourself. That's good to hear. Ain't no way you're spending money on it like that. Yeah, same here. Just can't get myself to spend any money. Let's see. What's that? Plunder by pirates. Safety of the colony doesn't matter. the president of Turkmenistan is going to win, and he fell off the horse and didn't finish the race. And he still won. Maybe if he was a president, I feel like they may have let him win if he fell off the horse and still won. I don't know the history of that. Sounds interesting. I really appreciate everyone still hanging out with me, destroying Le Grox. How'd you get the name Kingly Valence? It's mostly like a chemistry joke. A valence for valence electron, the outermost electrons on the of an atom. And I made it up when I was in like high school, and I really liked my chemistry class. So it was kind of like, if you also know Halo, I'm really into Halo, and the name structure of like some of the characters is like an adjective noun, like, or an adverb noun or something like that, like guilty spark or penitent tangent, something like that. I like that like naming structure, so I wanted to have valence in there somehow. I think valence is too long. Still can't decide to call them Kingly or Valence. I usually think of it as Kingly, as one word, but I don't think it matters too much. I don't know, it sounds too pompous to hear out loud, kind of myself the king, but seeing it written is like, I'm used to it that way, so I kind of like the naming structure of those characters, so I wanted valence in there, and I was pretty good at chemistry at the time, so I was like the king of valence electrons. I was the king of the class. That's kind of how I thought of it. I came up with it in like 2012, so cut me some slack for naming. So it was always kind of funny to hear that in real life from like a chemistry teacher saying valence all the time. I'm like, that's my name from online. So that's kind of like what it came up to be. I had to make up something because I think Minecraft was the very first thing I ever used that name for, and I had to come up with a username, so I had to think of something quick. So I think King Valence was like taken. What I would do, what I did was basically just Google names and see, and basically did it until nothing came up. Even in 2012, like if you Googled anything, like this person on Facebook has that name. I wanted something that had absolutely no Google results, and I think King Valence was taken. So I was like King Lee because it was like an adverb. So it was the only thing I could think of, so I kind of like it. Minecraft 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that was like my goal, was to make it so absolutely no results came up on Google. And I typed in King of Valence, it was literally nothing. So, something went away. I was surprised for a second. That was weird, it went away. I wasn't expecting that just then. And then you realize that taxonomy exists. Oh, the naming of things. You'd be a banger chem and bio teacher. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was a biochem major. I got a biochem and molecular biology degree. It was like the full title, and I could thank Spore for that. Got me into bio, and then yeah, as Ronald reminded me, I didn't like taxonomy. I didn't like memorizing, so I went more of like the chemistry direction and more of like the physics chemistry direction. So I liked OChem, was one of my favorite classes, and because I liked puzzles and stuff, so the synthesis like portion of organic chemistry, if anyone's taken organic chemistry, is basically they give you like a final molecule and they say get to this using bonding strategies, like you got to attach a carbon here, you got to throw off a hot oxygen here, and I kind of like making my way over to there. So that I found it more fun than memorizing. Some people found those really difficult, so I found them pretty fun. So chemistry and biochemistry were my favorites. So I'm the king of bio. That's how I think of it. You give out fresh out of college, high school teacher vibes. Nice. I think that's good. That's funny. I don't remember. I probably couldn't teach it very specifically anymore, but I do like kind of remember a lot of it, how it works. So I'm sure I could relearn it really fast. But like, if anyone needs help with their basic, high school chemistry and significant figures, I'm all for it. I'll go on some Twitch streams and we can do some math together. Your finger getting tired from the scrolling? My finger itself isn't getting tired, but my scroll wheel is kind of rough, and the front of my finger gets a little worn out eventually. But not too bad. I mostly go like this anyway. I'm not scrolling like this. I'm going like this. It's more wrist, I think. I'm not. I don't know. Can I put my like going like this? Yeah, it's hard without a table. I'm kind of going like this and like this. So that's why it's kind of scraping my finger, but I'm not like going like this or anything. I'm kind of like that. That's kind of how I do it. Helps me not wear out my finger. Your name came from Microsoft randomly assigning when you created the Xbox account. You liked it, see it stuck. Nice, that's good. I remember a YouTuber that I like to follow. Their name, they had to get their name removed. They got their name removed off of Xbox. I don't know if you know Naked Eli from YouTube. He does Halo videos. Apparently, they didn't like the naked in his name. It was Mac 3D, so it wasn't naked by itself. That was just kind of like his brand name. Even though there was a Halo achievement called Naked Tyrant, and it's a combination of his name plus another YouTuber's name, Mythic Tyrant. So it was Naked Tyrant, and Microsoft still removed his name off of Xbox, and so his new name was Fluffy Pup, some numbers, and I thought that was still kind of a funny name, so I think he stuck with it because also he didn't really need it anymore. So now he's Fluffy Pup. It was a kind of a good randomly combined name. This was where I was going with that. Is that all of the places? Come on, Storybook. One Storybook, and I'll stop complaining, game. Where's my Storybook? It should be back. Grox aren't evil, just misunderstood. No, yeah, them destroying an entire empire. Yeah, they just had a misunderstanding. Yeah, that's always funny. Grox aren't evil, just misunderstood. Thrive is dead. I still haven't looked into Thrive. See, you see, this also helps because now someone searches for King of Valence, they will see your channel. Yeah, that's also why I figured I would put, I was gonna make a YouTube channel back in the day. That's also why I wanted the no results on Google, because back in the day in 2012. Oh, thanks for the reaction. Hopefully I didn't say something dumb. Reactions is always confusing me. Really appreciate everyone. Back in 2012, I was watching Minecraft creators like Ant Venom and Skitscape, those guys, and they were making really cool Hunt for the Golden Apple series. And I was like, I want to make Minecraft videos. I wanted to play the game first anyway, but then watching them wanted me to make some videos. Those videos are all gone now. I got rid of them. My microphone was so bad. It was like, hey guys, I'm here talking about Minecraft. So they aren't very good, but I had some funny ideas where I would do a search for all of the different spawners, which I thought was kind of an interesting thing, but the series never really took off. So I did make the name with that in mind, knowing that I was going to make those YouTube videos, and I wanted the full searchability. That's kind of what it sounded like. Then I did a bunch of survival games, because it's like Hunger Games but in Minecraft, because that's also what Ant Venom did. And I was pretty good at those too. It was funny, I had a really crappy computer and I could never win, and immediately got a slightly less crappy computer, and then I would win a lot more. So that was pretty fun. And I was playing on Skitscape's Minecraft server for the survival games, and I won every series, and I made a whole Minecraft series of me winning on every arena. So that was pretty cool. But watching those videos today, I still have them, most of them locally. I lost some of them somehow, but I have them just locally. They're not on my YouTube anymore. You don't have to bother to go searching for those. Long gone. But watching them now, I'm like, dang, those bad. No wonder I didn't get any views. Because how hard could it be? You're just playing some Minecraft. Because it was live commentary. So I've been technically making videos since 2012. They just weren't any good until 2020. That's kind of how I think of it. And then I started doing Spore speedruns in 2016, and then I was just doing the speedruns. Well, actually, I did the Minecraft from 2012 to 2013-ish time, so I did it for a little bit. didn't really go anywhere. Of course, I was like 15, so I didn't understand why they were such bad videos. I was just saying, oh, they don't get any views. Why is no one watching my videos? Ant Venom gets 1 million views. What the heck? Why don't I get any views? Of course, looking at them now, I'm like, oh, this is terrible. These are shit, quite shit videos. And then about 2014, Master Chief Collection came out, and I got really into Halo speedrunning. And so I was just doing speedruns and then uploading the results without commentary. And then around 2016, I did Spore speedruns, also without commentary. So that was just my YouTube channel was just kind of a place to put them in a way. They weren't really with commentary. And then I was working with, the Spore speedrunning Discord a lot more. And then it seemed easiest for me to do a commentary video on a Spore speedrun to explain what was going on, because written explanations are long and I didn't want to write. So I just talked it out, all the information I could think of, and that was on the 56-minute hard full game run. It was like, and I think that's why the video was good. It was just everything I could possibly think of. It was focused for the Discord, so it was as thorough as I could be. And then, of course, that video just happened to, like, take off on YouTube. And then I'm like, oh, people like commentary videos? Sure, I'll just keep doing that. And then I started doing more since, like, 2020. And I'm here in 2024 doing more streams. I really appreciate everyone stuck around. I'm glad it all is working out. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Just kind of on a whim one day, I was like, yeah, I'll do some commentary. I think I did some other ones before that, but I wasn't taking it too seriously back then. That video, interestingly, got, like, 300 views for, like, August, September, October, like 4 months. If you look at the graph, it's like no views for like 4 months, and then just suddenly I was like, whoa, what's going on there? I like just woke up one day and I had like 99 notifications or something on my phone. I was like, what? Did I get hacked? Am I... I'm probably missing messages gonna move in the story, but I'll probably read through it in a sec. Well, what I actually originally thought was I thought all my Halo speedruns had been copyright claimed. I was like, oh no, 99 of my speedrunning videos are copyright claimed. I'm going to like mute them all or something. And then they were all comments because the video happened to get like 100,000 views overnight. And I was like, what? That doesn't happen. It was just super random out of nowhere. I literally did nothing. I was entirely the algorithm doing that. FM's Farlands is goated. Nice. I didn't think I watched too much really after 2014 too much. I went far more into the Halo direction. Though I played Minecraft for years and years later. But I don't play too much now. I feel like I did everything I ever wanted to do a few times. A few times over. Epic Gamer, I wish. Every game is... I probably missed stuff up here. Still looking for Storybook. Let's see. It's been going around since like 2020. Yeah. Okay, I probably passed those. Catching up on chat. I'll make sure I read all the messages. Reading chat engagement is very important to me. So make sure I catch everything. If you think Spore isn't a live game, say me. Trying to bring it back from the dead. It's kind of like another one of my favorite Twitch streamers, Asai. He does Guitar Hero, and that guy and a few others, including like UCog and Randy, they were keeping like the Guitar Hero scene alive on Twitch, being pretty big streamers. And now all their work is like almost like it's basically paying off because Guitar Hero is really big in Fortnite now for Fortnite Rock Band Festival. So they were keeping it going through the dark times, and now they're... I don't see the reactions. Let's turn the reactions up. It confused me. I like Twitch more, where people put the emotes in. They last a little longer in chat. The reactions is a weird one on Twitch. On YouTube. I like the Twitch style more. Let me know if you still like the reactions, because I have to look at them. They fade away and they're gone if I don't see them fast enough. But like Twitch, you'll put like, you know, Pog champs and Kappas and stuff. They last longer because they're in in the chat longer. It says a little harder for me to see. Power went up for 2 seconds 2 days ago. Your laptop is cursed. No. So hopefully I'm trying to keep Spore alive, one of my favorite games. So I'm glad y'all were having fun with me and watching along with me. So I'm gonna check this guy right here. This one looks interesting. Is it Storybook? Storybook. Nah, no Storybook. Never lucky. It kind of looked interesting. 30 hours! Woo! We hit 30 hours! Nice. And we haven't crashed, like, at all. It's going so much better. Going so much faster. So much of the time was reloading the game. Like, if reloading the game takes about 15 seconds, in one of our days, I think it was like day 7, we crashed, I think it was 40 times. 40 times in 3 hours, which is like 4.5 minutes. So that's like every 4.5 minutes it would crash. I think that's like 10 minutes of that in-game timer was the EA loading screen, like loading back up, plus whatever time we lost from the previous save, and also having to save a lot more, but actually having to load back up and lose all that time. So this is also a lot more interesting to see because we're not crashing as much, and I'm very focused on the Grox. We can see how much progress around the top of that ring of the picture we can make. Here, the Spore Rex. Would you want me to see? You don't have to use lick apps. I'll see it eventually. What'd you see? I'm not. Would you 93? It's hard to get subs. Yeah, Spore's hard to get views from scratch. Let's see, one more here. I see a few good YouTubers kind of popping up lately. We were talking about like Swiffing Brit and Amphibious Amphibian doing Spore videos. I always like when they do Spore videos. I think it's because I see a spike in my views because their videos, put Spore back on the map. So YouTube likes Spore videos, so it goes, who else has Spore videos? Oh, this random tiny channel has Spore videos. Let's promote this channel too. So some symbiosis there. I don't really mind when they steal me ideas. I steal other people's ideas, so it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, wish they'd do more videos. Spiffing Brit, if you need Spore videos, let me know. Or Biggest Amphibian, if you need Spore videos, let me know. Though I do sometimes make videos that I know like can't be redone, like the shortest timeline video. I kind of had that in mind as like, this can't be done by really anyone else unless it's like beaten. Getting a shorter timeline, which I tried my very best to get the shortest one, but of course, I can't guarantee it's the shortest. It's just the best I could do. But I'm not sure if those channels know the game that well to do a shorter timeline than what I can make. So I was like, that's exclusive to me. No one's going to be able to do that also. But Pitiful Worm challenges, of course, they can do those too, which is totally fine. They should do it more. Get me more views. Spiffing Brit and Kingly collab. Be cool. Oh, so many planets right next to each other. Probably not very good for their gravity to do that. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Let me know if I missed any comments. You can just post your comment again, and I'll hopefully eventually see it. This channel actually got me back into Spore. I haven't learned how to duplicate spice. You learn how to duplicate spice and wreck the local economy? Nice. Yeah, those glitches are pretty cool. That's like my favorite part of these is, it's like, I feel like a lot of these glitches, I think of them as like the bottom of the iceberg, like not very well known, like only in the tight circles of the discords and stuff like that. But it was my job to lift them up to the surface and make them very well understood and explain how they work. That's kind of like my goal, is to make it so everything's very well understood and take away a lot of the misinformation and confusion, because I see a lot of comments sometimes saying really random stuff. I'm like, that's just not true. I tried that literally yesterday on my speedruns, and that's not how that works. So if I could try to explain stuff hopefully properly, I make mistakes too, but I try to correct them with pinned comments and stuff. And I really appreciate like all the mods, especially. I know Metatic is really good at, and Vinocle is finding my mistakes. try my best, but I think I correct more than I make, which is always my goal. This channel is so OG. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Do my best. The biology of the Grox. Pretty funny. Let's see what else we got. After the do a Grox diss track after the Grox genocide. I think we're gonna do all achievements after the all badges plus destroying the Grox run. I think that's my goal. And 30 more hours, I think, take to do it. Assuming I get one more Storybook Planet where all of the ooh, got a Terra Score 1. I gotta check these. So a planet like this has a chance to be a Storybook Planet, but it's not. Boo! Gamba! Storybook. Slot machine. Got another eco disaster. Where's this guy? Okay, we'll use the return ticket on this one. We'll do this guy, and then we're getting so many of those filler one planet. I wonder if they're taking up potential slots from the Storybook Planets. I wonder if we might get a better chance of finding Storybook Planets not in the Grox area. But I'm really hoping we get them in the Grox territory because that'd make it easier for us. Kind of 2-in-1. I feel like it's just been a really long time to get this last one Storybook Planet. One more. All achievements. I know SDS Space Stage had this much. That's also another big thing I like about what I do about the videos I do, is that it really shows how much more depth in this game than I think people originally realized. Especially videos like the tier list with the tier list with all of the consequence traits. It has like a lot more than I think people just thought of funny creature editor, creature stage video game. There's a lot more, I think, to it, and I want to show that, and I think it's really fun to show that as well. It was an epic over there. Cool, another eco disaster down, and energy packs. And we are up to 37, 13 to go. 20 more to go. Does more colonies give us more likely a chance for eco disasters, or is it just kind of like it's on a timer and then it just picks one when the timer's up? Because I don't think I put any I do have the Greenkeeper, which is probably not helping for the badge because it's giving us a less likely chance, or does that just decrease the timer overall and then it will pick a colony later? Because I didn't actually think about that. Hopefully that doesn't screw our eco hero over. It's only 13 out of 50 more to go. And if that's making it slower, then that might hinder our ability. Just like the Wonderland Wanderer. It's on a timer? Okay. So I wonder how it works when we have like a mix of some with like the Greenkeeper abilities, like the colony tools. Like if some have it and some don't have it, is it like two separate timers and then like some get it and some don't? Not really sure how that works. Maybe someone can explain on the Discord when I'm able to focus on it more. But now we're back to destroying more Grox. I think we started over here. I think we made like this much progress in just today. Oh, as I circle a big empty area. Yeah, we made all of this progress right here. We did all of that. All of the empty spots there. So those Terra Score 1 planets, I wonder if it like could be a Storybook Planet and then it's like overwritten by that buffer planet with the Terra Score 1 to make sure the Grox can't colonize it. I don't know, I'm making that up, but I'm not seeing any Storybook Planets. Give me one. Good job destroying literally nothing. Yes, we did a good job. I've done. Did a great job clearing out all of that blank area. Is it possible to stop being the Invincible spaceship after being it? Not from a Jedi. No, not without using cheats. Yeah, the only way to get out of being the Invincible spaceship that I found is to use the refill motives cheat. That somehow refreshes like our spaceship and makes it so we can destroy our spaceship again. I'm pretty sure we still have the ghost like state, like where the spaceships can't attack us very well, but it makes it so we can destroy our spaceship again. So we'll probably do that at the very end. So because I don't want to use cheats because that's cheating, and that way we can get the Joker badge at the very end. This is the Joker badge. Here you have to use cheats to get the Joker badge. And it's one of the badges, so we'll do it very, very last for the final one. So we do all the cheats So no cheats up until then, and then we can destroy our spaceship, and then I guess we could probably take a look at the Sporepedia at that point, so we can see how far we actually got towards 100% if we actually wanted to kind of finish that off one day. So that's kind of the plan for that, but that's how you get out of being the Invincible spaceship. Grox be shivering their timbers. Can a Storybook Planet be Terra Score 1? I think so. I think Titanic said they could technically be even Terra Score 0. I don't remember. I think at least 1, 2, 3. But if it's a Terra Score 3 planet, it's very likely that it's a Storybook Planet. If it's a Terra Score 1, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Storybook Planet. Like, very often. It could just be a regular planet. But being Terra Score 3 seems very likely that it would be. That makes more sense. But I don't think those planets can be. I think they're buffer planets. But I've just kind of learned about that being a buffer planet to prevent the Grox from spawning, but it doesn't seem like they are. But I don't know for sure. I'm gonna guess now, and that's kind of how I'm treating it so far. But tiny details that hopefully the mod crew can find out. Why you want to look at the Sporepedia? So we just so I can, excuse me, just so I can see how far. Ooh, Terra Score 3. Just so we can see the how far we got with the rares. This might be a buffer planet. Is it? Does the game know I'm streaming and I guessed wrong? If this is a Storybook Planet as a Terra Score 3 looking like a buffer planet. Okay, it's not. If this was a Storybook Planet as a Terra Score 3 looking like that buffer planet, that would have instantly answered our question, but seeing how this is not, maybe this was just a likelihood of being just got a rare Terra Score 3 planet. But I see Terra Score 3 and I go, ooh, possible Storybook Planet? Got close. We're doing our slot machine going 7-7 bar. Almost got there. I got my hopes up. It wasn't a full Terra Score 3 though. Okay, was that still one of those buffer planets? So maybe a buffer planet could be, but a Storybook Planet is like a significantly different kind of planet that I'm not sure if those buffer planets could be. I'm not sure. But does it have to be a full Terra Score 3 planet to be a Storybook Planet? It can't have, even though it has 2 full levels, could it not be like half filled on Terra Score 3? If that makes sense? I'm not sure. I'm just waiting for one more. I'm trying to justify to myself why I haven't gotten any lately. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, still no Storybook Planet. Almost. You're getting the getting this chat's hopes up, game. Gotta find one more. We got half an hour. And then that will be this part of the stream. Planet Gem is super weird, don't know. Yeah. It's gotta be super rare to be. But that one just looks, but this just look like, yeah, I recognize this planet. This looks like one of the buffer planets. It doesn't look like a Storybook Planet to me. Now he's finding reason not to find it so he can continue gambling. He's lost. Yeah, it got me. That's why I'm not getting the 777 apple or whatever. Feel like it's a bug or extremely rare. Yeah, these yeah, maybe it was just really random that it happened to be Terra Score 3. But not Storybook. Hopefully it's not overwriting. Maybe that was supposed to be a Terra Score 3, a Storybook Planet, was Terra Score 3, and then was overwritten to be a buffer planet. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Guessing. I'm guessing and justifying and finding reasons to continue gambling everything. Save exclusive thing depending on how planets are generated. Yeah, the planets are generated when we like first click on a system. So I don't know if it would be entirely that way, like entirely say specific. I remember I was messing with a mod from the Discord that put back in the like the 1.0 patch planet generation. In the later patches, they seem to have like either removed or accidentally took away some planet generations, like the lava oceans. Doesn't happen to generate anymore. There's a few. It seems like there was a few planet generation types that doesn't happen anymore. Like when they added the cubes, like these cubes are newer, and then they removed other ones. Well, you get lava rivers, we don't get the lava oceans anymore. Gambling's an expensive addiction. At least this is pretty cheap. If this is my gambling. We still got a few more minutes. Still haven't gotten that Storybook Planet. Storybook. It's not gambling if you win. Exactly. It's like history is written by the winners. You're revolutionaries if you win. It's not gambling. It's being smart if you win. You knew it the whole time. It made total sense. Well, I know we had 3 hours. I have to do this anyway. We have to go to each system. I'm just hoping that a Storybook Planet shows up while we are destroying the Grox. Like, these non-buffer planets, I think, can have a chance to be Storybook Planets. But, yeah, I'm stopping at 3 hours, so... We still got time. But we start at 27 hours, 53 minutes. So I'm going to go by the in-game timer. So we still got about half an hour to go. And then we'll do a little bit of Portal. Is Drax... Yeah, Drax is here. Cool. Promise we'll do some Portal after. They promised. It's a quick in and out 10-minute adventure. So we'll see how long it takes me. Because I'm all tired now because of the stream. So hopefully that'll make me take a little bit longer to have the enjoyment last a little longer for that. Planet gen determined by planet script. Interesting. Dice. A lot of dice with an empire. Yeah. Yeah, the Grox up here on the cube planets somewhat often. Those cubes happen clearly more than the Storybook planets, but not too often, but not too uncommon. History is written by the winners, and saying that should have a second part, and modified by their future or surviving enemies. Yep. We'll just change that history, make us look like the good guys. Let's see. That's it for this system. Next, more Grox, more Grox. We found a lava dice planet. Oh, here's a good example. Here's the lava rivers, but one of the generations that could happen was lava oceans. Like, there's just a little bit of lava, but like imagine a huge area for a lava ocean. So that's like an old patch potential generation, but I don't think it happens in this version anymore. So I was working with a mod that put them back in with the Discord to see if they would generate in my like vanilla game. So I don't have the mod on right now. That would be allowed for speedruns anyway, but it was just kind of interesting. I didn't know how that worked because I really only play on the latest version here. Let's see, another Terra Score 1 buffer planet. Yeah, another cube with the Grox on it. Oh yeah, yeah, I posted the video yesterday. Because I didn't want to stream yesterday. Yesterday was harder to stream. I'll explain more why by the end of the stream. Why I didn't want to stream yesterday, but it worked out. We're streaming today. But yeah, I couldn't do it yesterday. But I had a video ready to go, so I gave you all something to do today. And speaking of weird kind of days, oh, I posted that like community post of the picture of the I'm with Stupid spaceship next to Steve. So hopefully y'all saw that. It's a new community post. Every time I do a video, I like putting a poll with it. Like a question for the audience, like have you reached the center of the galaxy? I like those kind of polls. But I felt like that that community post with the I'm with Stupid spaceship was important to show because I forgot to include it because dummy, bad editing mistake. It was kind of because I added that line about the ship in the editor kind of last minute, not making more excuses, but it wasn't like in the original script. I like forgot that I need to show kind of every step of the way. It's kind of how I think about it. Like I needed to show that there was a modified planet terrain. I needed to show that there were custom creatures for the summon flock. I needed to show that there were custom vehicles for civilization stage, and I had like forgotten that I included the custom spaceship. So like while I was recording, I'm like, oh, I didn't add that. I didn't talk about the custom spaceship. So I'm like, oh, here is the custom spaceship we're using. Haha, it's I'm with stupid. Isn't that funny? We'll use it for the Galactic Core cutscene. And not thinking about, like, I basically Chekhov's gunned the video without any payoff. I didn't show it in the video because I didn't originally script it. It was like a last minute addition. So that's still my fault. I watched the video and I didn't really think about it. I just kind of showed every step of the way, like all of the custom stuff. But I should have shown at least a clip of that in there. Yeah, that's kind of how I thought of it. I Chekhov's gunned the audience and never had a payoff. So I wanted to show at least an image of that. I showed it on stream earlier today of like the full clip, and the full video is always in those descriptions of the full speedrun without any edits. So if you wanted to watch the I was stupid pointing at Steve, you can see that. But why I bring it up was I was like putting the poll, so I'm going to do the poll tomorrow of those like, you know, have you reached the center of the galaxy type YouTube polls. So hopefully YouTube will like distribute that one also, because I only usually do one like a month. So hopefully YouTube's like, oh, you just bid a poll. I'm not distributing that poll or that community post also. So, oh, did I already go here? Yeah, Terra Squad 1. Did I see this one? No, that doesn't wait. Is this? I'll just check for Storybook. No, it's not. So, yeah, that's what happened with that thing. I usually don't make those kind of fundamental video mistakes, but I try to fix it when I can. As a mod, I thought someone had the old Planet script. Yeah, it was a mod that allowed them to play with it, with the old Planet scripts, but they wanted to see if it would still show up. Oh, I think what we wanted to do was to see if, since I didn't have the mod installed, and they wanted to see if they generated one of those old planets, gave it to me without the mod, if it would like crash my game because my game wouldn't like know what it is. I'm like, this isn't a planet that's normally supposed to be here, but it worked just fine. I just couldn't generate any more. But any existing planets, I was able to visit them and see them in this version because they were already pre-generated by the mod. So we were also kind of worried that if someone had made that mod while we were doing the finding the Earth grind, like find the Earth and find the closest like starting system, if they were using that mod and they found, you know, the system that started really close to Earth, if they had happened to generate one of those planets that wouldn't normally be there, would it still show up in my run? Because that would invalidate my speedrun, playing with something that's technically like illegal for the speedrun. I can't have non-newest version like planets in my speedrun. So because it did show up, we knew we had to like generate those systems without the mod installed. That was basically what we were testing for. Okay, yeah, it does already save for systems in a certain radius. Okay, interesting. Don't worry, people on YouTube got dementia from watching shorts. We don't remember anything you said about the spaceship. Thanks. It makes me feel better. I felt so bad. I'm like, oh, I can't change the video. Like, you can't, like, re-uploading a video is like a death sentence for a video. You can't re-upload, no one's gonna rewatch it, then the algorithm's gonna hate your video because no one's watching it. So I'm like, oh, it's stuck. I'm stuck with this mistake. So I was trying to find ways to fix it. So, and also looking at the analytics, that was like the most replayed part, probably because they thought it was funny. And an odd looking Terrascore 2 planet saving. Yay! Wonderland Wanderer 5! We did it! We got all 12! Yay! That's Terrascore 2. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, it doesn't have to be totally full. Yay! And we did it in time. Ooh, I can breathe easy. And we finally gambled away. Gamble swap machine. We finally got it. 777. We got all of our slot machines in a row. That's seriously super rare. Gotta be less than 1% to find a Storybook Planet. And that's also why I saved immediately, because if it happened to crash and I went back before I generated the system, it would give a re-roll or re-randomization of all the planets. I wouldn't have actually potentially gotten this again. So yeah, we finally got one. And is it a buffer planet? Maybe it is a buffer planet, because look at the title. It doesn't have the more stats, so maybe it could be a Storybook Planet, clearly. So my I still can't check the collectibles. The thing is here. I guess I could save and quit and then go back to here and see which one it was. And we got all 3, so maybe it is a buffer planet. So maybe my guess was wrong. You're one of the 1% gamblers didn't quit for hitting it big. So yeah, we finally did it. So I'm going to, I'll save, I guess. I'm going to check your collectibles. Did you want to check which one it was? Because I can cheat, check what, and destroy the ship, see what it is, and then load back in, and cheats never happened. I guess we could technically do that. Yeah, it might be a buffer planet, so maybe that could be a storybook planet. Maybe there's very likely, maybe they just are Terra Score 1 by default, but then they can apply the, they're not in the same Sporepedia, they're in the place with the badges. Oh, right. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought, for some reason, I'm dumb. I thought this was in the Sporepedia for some reason. I'm dumb. Thanks for reminding me. Where are those? Storybook planets. I always thought, for some reason, I thought this was in the Sporepedia. I'm bad. That's my bad. I should have done that a long time ago. Yeah, we got pastry, craters, dill pickles. This is one of the talking about the pickles. Turn myself into a pickle. I'm a pickle planet Rick. Tentacles, gears and cogs, marshmallows, rock stack. So I guess we could go for 100%. That makes me feel better. I guess I could go for 100% because these are all the different rares we could get. So I guess we could have gone for these. Historical planets are right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, there's 130 different types of rares. And there's 10 different storybook planets. So there's 140 things that I think would be required, including buying all this stuff, to 100% the game. So actually, yeah, we could have gone for 100%. Maybe, did you want me to keep going for those? I mean, I'll keep discovering these planets, but clearly we got 7 out of 10 after 12 different findings. So we'd have to find 3 more and hope that we get the right one. So maybe I'm not going to go for 100%. And that sounds like too much of a pain to get a 1 out of 10 chance on a less than 1% gamble chance. So I'm not slot machining that much. So I'm done with the slot machines there. So yeah, I can't believe I thought this was in the Sporepedia for some reason. Okay, I guess that's fine. So we could have been checking these the whole time. Thanks for reminding me, Metatic. You always helping me remember how to play this game. They're also okay. Yeah, we'll catch up for chat a little bit. Yeah, gambling paid off. You got a new one. Okay, that's why you said check the collectibles. We said, yeah. Okay, fun fact for cell stage, the size of the cells are actually kind of accurate. The largest cell is 1 meter, so there's more like fish, and the smallest is 170 nanometers. Oh, I didn't know that we knew the size of those. Size of an average virus. Interesting. But, woo, got the Storybook Planet. Now I don't have any objective up here. I don't have anything to gamble anymore. Oh, what I could do is this one, Eco Hero. You still need Eco Heroes. So we put something up there, because that's the other thing I'm kind of doing while we're waiting. So yeah, thanks everyone sticking around. My celebration for that. Going back, now we go back to destroying the rats. See, I won. There was no reason to stop. Yep, it paid off. Yeah, thanks everyone for sticking around for that. Still got about a half an hour on the in-game timer to go, because I want 3 hours on the in-game timer. I know the stream is hitting 3 hours, but I want the timer on 3 hours. And if you notice, the going in and out of planets doesn't count for the time. That's just a speedrun mechanic. Is loads don't count for time. Like if I go in the planet right here, you'll see the timer pauses. That's done automatically. There's a script in LiveSplit that's reading a RAM value that I found with Cheat Engine that knows when there's some loads going on, and it will pause during that time. That way, because loads are pretty inconsistent and not very fair for speedruns, so it's taking off about a second or two every time we go in and out of a planet. Typically for long runs like this, it matters more, but for short speedruns, it never really mattered this much, but I like to keep it consistent with the speedrun. And every time we were crashing, every time we load back into the game, that like 10-ish, 11 seconds didn't count for time either. But loading back up the game did count for time, so it was 10 plus minutes of a lost time because of all of the crashes. So this is going really fast, thanks to no crashes here. Oh, track badge, how the heck? Oh, can you do that? Can I pick that one? Oh, no, I can't click it. Yeah, I can't click that one. Okay, so we're all done with Wonderland Wanderer, 10 badge points. Woo, pretty good. And we're keep going. And we're back to destroying the Grox. Oh, I feel better now. The endorphins and rush of the what's all the neurotransmitters called, that when you hit it big, you feel good, and then you want to keep gambling. I'm gonna call it while I'm ahead. I'm sticking with my 3-hour timer. I would have stopped anyway. So yeah, got the storybook. Yeah, dopamine. That's right. Streamer brain. Doing 3 hours. Brain no worky. So we got 24 more minutes, I think. So we hit 54. I still want to hit the 3 hours so I can hit show the timer for 3 hours when I do my Grox destruction update with the new picture. If you're wondering what I mean by that, in the pinned comment, they have a picture of how much Grox destruction progress we had at the beginning of the stream. So at the end of day 10. So at the end of day 11, I want to see how much we did. Because now that the game's not crashing, and now that we're not really focusing on other badges, and we can just book it to destroying the Grox as fast as we can, and I want to see how fast we can destroy the Grox without many distractions. To really gauge how fast we could have maybe destroyed them if we were just focusing on destroying the Grox and not doing all badges along with it, that kind of thing. This whole project is all, you know, experimenting, and this is part of the experiments. So doing lots of different things along the ride. Yeah, Kingly Campbell brain. Yeah, Kingly stream brain. Yeah, there's more than dopamine. Was it serotonin's also in there? There's a lot more to it than that, but I was just keeping it simple. So I can feel it. I got the payoff. Yeah, if I was real gambling, if I had more addiction to it, maybe I would have been like, oh, we need all 10. I need to gamble for more of the other one. But I don't want to diminish any real like addiction problems. I don't think I have that with me. But if I wanted to, I would be like, oh, we've got to go for all 10, but I don't need to. But yeah, it's probably, sure, way more complicated. Yeah, calling it dopamine and a lot of other stuff is better. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's just like the buzzword that goes along with it. But I'm not that kind of biologist. Connected to genocide. Yeah, must be. Yeah, more Grox, more pummeling. Genocide of the Grox. My favorite character in the game, and I'm just pummeling them. No end in sight. For another 30 hours. No chance of defeating the Invincible ship. Yeah, killing the babies in travel stage, killing the Grox. I'm still checking for the storybook. I'm so used to, it's like muscle memory. It's like I'm just used to checking for storybooks, even though it took me a little bit to stop collecting rares in addition to getting Collector 5. So it'll just take me a second to unlearn to stop checking for Storybook Planets and even go. But I see a green trail. I just gotta check it. Just like the urge to check, because I didn't want to miss any of them. So I was like just wired in to like gotta check the green trails for Storybook Planets. But I'm pretty sure they have to be green trails if they're more than just like TerraScore 1. Like TerraScore 0 have the blue and orange trails, I think, right? Can a green trail exist? Well, a green trail can exist on a TerraScore 0 planet, but can a non-green trail exist on a non-green trail exist on a TerraScore 1 planet, is I think what I mean. I was surprised the rares got so fast. The short planets were done before the rares. Yeah, it was interesting. And also I wasn't even getting the rares as fast as I could have. I didn't realize they had to be unique rares. Once I realized they had to be unique, I started getting them a lot more. I was like, oh, we got like 20 more to go. That's easy. They're in like 1 out of 4 systems. That won't take very long. But then I think, yeah, you pointed out they had to be unique, and I was like, oh, that's once we get to 99, there's a 31 out of 130 chance. And it took actually like surprisingly long for how the stats should have felt to get them. But yeah, if I'd actually gotten them like more efficiently, then yeah, the rares would have gotten a lot faster. So yeah, very surprising. So just different random rolls, I guess, for finding Storybook Planets. Green trails in the habitable zone. I think, if I could find one, I think it means the green, if it's TerraScore 0, it means it's like up and down vertically. Right? Is that something like that? I think that's like the tutorial planet, right? Is like that. Like when you first get in Space Stage and they're like, you have to go colonize a planet, you look for the green one. The orange trails can rarely be for your homeworld due to a bug. Also, terraforming in orbit does not change the color. Okay, so what if they spawn naturally? Can they spawn naturally that way? Because I know like these ones are blue. So I think the blue ones, that mean they have too much atmosphere? No, or too little atmosphere. Oh no, I think that means they're cold. So the blue one I think means they're on the cold side. An orange trail means they're on the hot side. And I think green means they're vertically up and down, because it's like they're easier to colonize. You only need one like atmosphere generator or one atmosphere taker away, or whatever those ones are called, the drought generator. Is that how that works? Yeah, I think when I was generating homeworld systems to try to get purple spice planets, yeah, I would see if sometimes my home planet wasn't green. I think I saw sometimes it was orange. Pretty sure I remember seeing that it wasn't green all the time and being kind of confused. Like, how's my home planet not a green trail? It's right in the middle. Oh, here's a good example. Here's a green trail on a TerraScore 2 planet. TerraScore 0 planet. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, right below. So I think that's what that means. It's vertical. Like too much atmosphere or too little atmosphere is green. Orange is too hot, and then blue is too cold. I think that's what that means. So it's just from general experience, but it's like all squares are a rectangle. Not all rectangles are a square. Like I could be finding something that goes to a bigger set or a smaller set, and I might not understand like the full picture of it, if that makes sense. Here's another blue one. Let's see, this one might be cold. Yeah, it's cold again. Like, I might not be getting the whole picture in my analysis here. The orbit trails just reflect temperature. Okay, so green, so it's not too much okay, that makes sense. So it's not too much atmosphere or too little atmosphere. It's that the temperature is vertical, is aligned. I see what you mean. I'll show you on this picture for a sec. It's not being vertical, I mean it's balanced temperature-wise, but it could be anywhere above or below the in temperature, in atmosphere or no atmosphere. So I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a white trail. I'm not actually sure what people mean by white trails. I think what I'm thinking of is like sometimes over here it can be white, like in the list, but I don't think I've seen a white trail, maybe? I'm not actually sure what a white trail, if that exists. Way on the outer parts of binaries. It can be white, but it's a bug. Okay, that probably makes sense. Kind of like white spice is must just be a lack of color. Like it doesn't have a color applied to it, so it's just white. I think that's how grunts in Halo 1. Oh, in the auto firing thing. Grunts in Halo 2, they're like default like white grunt, and then they apply the orange or red coloring onto them. I think that's how that works. So I could see that. Yeah, lots of green trails here. Is it how leaves work in Minecraft? Oh, I'm not sure. Is there like a default, like is oak the default, and then something gets applied onto oak? Yeah. Thanks for always having correcting me when I'm not sure. Really appreciate it. Always want to be as accurate as possible, but I wouldn't say it confidently if I didn't know. Hopefully I don't do that. Yeah, I still appreciate everyone hanging out. Almost there for my 3-hour goal. About 15 more minutes. Really appreciate everyone hanging out. Let's see. Still going. Now we're making some really good pace. I think now that I'm also not looking for Storybook Planets, I'm just zooming in really fast. So maybe even next time, will be even faster. The 2 or 3 seconds that I take to scan around for a Storybook Planet, I'm starting to undo that habit now to not look at planets. Just like I'm not looking for. Oh, it's a ship in the ground. Just like I'm not looking for rares anymore. So the only thing we're being distracted by is the Eco Hero, because we still need 13 more of those. We should still be on time for getting that, especially because we still have to do the whole split personality thing. I'm still doing it. I noticed I still did it. We're still doing the split personality and everything. That should give us plenty of time for 13 more, especially because we already have 37 out of 50 Eco Heroes, but we have to wait for those on their own. And I needed to be... Yeah, so I had to be religious because I find we had to be shaman for the return ticket. And I wanted speed demon, so I had to be blue. And in order to get shaman, you need 3 green. So I wouldn't have sacrificed Zippy to not get Greenkeeper, like I would have gone economic or something else. So this is really how I would still do this every time. It's just, it's a bit tighter because now we don't get Eco Hero, the Eco Disasters as often as we would normally. But that's gonna how we have to kind of live with it because of, I'd rather take the Zippy Speed Demon, I think, over the Greenkeeper. And unless we find that that's actually a big limiting factor, then maybe next time I would change how we do that order. So that's the other thing that, since I've never done this before, I figured that would have been by far the best order of consequence traits. But doing something, ooh, there we go. But doing something in practice is always the best way to find the answers. So yeah, good to know. I don't think it'll take too long to get the rest of them, especially because we have 1 more, so we only need 12 more after this. And I'm pretty sure this doesn't count with the use return ticket, the Eradicator mission, like the cleaner mission. I'm pretty sure it doesn't count for eco disasters. I think it has to be the disaster ones, like on their own. So we can't. I don't think we can double up on those. Because they're definitely not counting for the cleaner badge. They're definitely not doubling up there. So I don't think they would go the other way. I don't think. Let's see. Where is this guy? There it is. Oh, is this not even my colony? Oh, it is. So this is one of our split personality empires right here. So after we go all the way around, I'm going to just hang out and do all those missions in around those. I got the Uber turret kill these creatures. I'm gonna hang out and do the missions around those so they can have a chance to. Oh, there's 2 angles there. So they have a chance to expand because they have to develop their empire more to become a tiers a star 4 or 5 to start the terraforming. I'm saying no. To give the split personality missions, they have to be a 4 or 5 star, and you have to be kind of nearby them in order to for them to expand. And then you have to expand to star 4 or 5, and then you can become split personality. So I figured it'd be a good idea just to hang out around them while we do all those missions. And I'll do that once we go all the way around. That's why I'm trying to do 3 hours. Brain no longer worky. Need more practice. Now we go back to the Grox. We're making great progress. We've got a few more minutes. Make as much progress as we can. This is probably the most Grox destruction per minute that we've done on one of these streams. I think this is the most efficient Grox killing we've done so far. Like Grox per time. Because we're only distracted by a few things. The game's not crashing. We're not being distracted by trade routes, which was a big distraction last time. Let's see, where are we here? Okay, that's good. Okay. Looks like we can just keep going from here. How close are we to? I want to stay away from 1,000. Okay, let's actually keep this. It might be easier to draw the circle. Let's keep going this way. If they're in a big clump like that. There we go. I think this is where we were before. Okay, let's get rid of that. I think we can probably get rid of a lot of this in 15 minutes. Let's see. Ooh, Sightseer. Ooh, Sightseer 5. There we go. That's another badge down. We got Wanderer down. We got Sightseer down. And we're working on Eco Hero. We got 12 more to go. Then we got the missions. We do Brain Surgeon, I guess, along with it. That won't take too long. That's pretty easy to do. And then we'll do Planet Artiste as well. And then we'd finish the split personality. We can do the terraforming things as well. And then we'll finish off with the destroy the Grox badge once we complete all the other missions. Once we go all the way around. Still got ways to go. Oh, there's 2 here? Oh. 1,000. Oh, why did this place have 2? It's it's within 1,500. Never mind. Oh, we're closer to the center than I thought we were at this location. You're gonna look at the white orbits, more white orbits a bit later. Okay, cool. Let me know what you find for that. I'm liking all this research. It's really good. Really enjoying it. Oh, is it possible to abduct sick creatures to manually cause the eco disasters? I don't know if you can cause the eco disasters, but what if you abduct a sick creature, it gives you a message saying, I think if you actually abduct any creature while the eco disaster or eradicate mission is occurring, it'll say potential infected incinerating is what the message will say. What I actually found that out trying to do the ally the Grox runs was sometimes the Grox can say we want one of their missions for the allying the Grox get enough points was go get a citizen from this place. So it was currently an eradicate mission. So I'm still checking planets. It was an eradicate mission, but I knew that mission was possible, so I wanted to pick up some civilians while I was there, just in case they asked for it, so I could like insta-complete the mission, so I didn't have to go back. But it wouldn't let me keep any of them. It kept saying potential infected incinerating, so I couldn't actually keep one. But I did. I think if you abduct one of the sick creatures, I think it did count as one of the 5 eliminations, though. But I don't know if you can manually cause it to happen like that. But I think that's kind of all I know about how that works. I think it's kind of interesting. Can Planet Artiste, can you just spam on a single planet? One was that you couldn't. Oh yeah, the Planet Artiste badge you can, but the split personality badge, or split personality mission that does the Planet Artiste does not. You have to do 150 individual unique planets for whichever, maybe it's a Bard, or I'm not sure, I don't think it's Bard. Whatever the split personality missions that make you do Planet Artiste, that one has to be different planets, and I was considering that one being one of the easiest ones, because just like the Planet Artiste badge, the badge you can do on the same planet, and we do that for the Omnipotent % progress bar speedrun. So I was like, oh, that would be easy. It's only 150 Planet Artiste things. That'd be fast. And I'm like, I checked it. I'm like, oh, it has to be unique planets? Lame. So that one definitely is out for one of the fastest ones. 150 unique planets need to be visited. That's super slow. Yeah, Shaman. That makes sense. Yeah, that's yeah, unfortunate for the split personality mission. But yeah, for the badge, yeah, that shouldn't take too long. I'm not too worried about that one. I think it's 200, maybe it's 250 for Planet Artiste 5, and then 250 for the Planet Artiste. I missed one. And then 150 for the split personality. But those ones have to be unique, so it balances a little bit, but that's a long time. A grind in a grinding game, unacceptable, yes, is unacceptable. We're finding the most efficient ways to do it. That's why it's unacceptable for the speedrun. Like the selling 5,000 spice items or something for... Ooh? I'm just gonna... Terra Score 3, I'm gonna check it. I'm still checking out of instinct, but I did see a Terra Score 3. I'm gonna check it anyway. I guess it wasn't one? I guess it wouldn't tell me unless it was unique, I guess. I don't think it was a storybook. Imagine getting a storybook that soon after. That was only like 30 minutes ago. But the selling 5,000 spice, that one I think also takes a pretty long time. Especially for... Because we have to like, if we duplicate the spice, it's not as long, but 5,000 divided by 100, it's like 50... Basically 50 full sellings, probably plus ones, 51. That's even more than the maximum money speedrun. I had to do that 14 times to get maximum money, the 99,000 Spore bucks for the speedrun. It required 14 separate doublings and selling. So I did it 51-ish times for that personality badge, and that took like 10 minutes to do in the speedrun. So it took like an hour just for one to get the cash infusion. So I'm like, oh, that's forever, that's out. Because the diplomat one only requires like 5 allies. That's fast, or 15 colonies for the zealot one. Like those are super fast compared. So that's why I chose those two as the best. Which there are separate philosophies for getting 3 stages, one color and one of another. I'm not sure how specific they have to be. I think at most it's 2 different ones. Like 2 green, 2 red is like Zealot. I don't think there's a combo that requires 3. I'm not sure. The wiki has the full list of combinations though. Yeah, it'd be interesting if if you required one of each. I'm not sure. Oh, the sightseer stuff? How many do you have to do? That one could be potentially if we had a lot nearby. I think I remember being like a lot. I'd have to like kind of track an area that maybe had a lot of them, but it might be worth doing. That might be worth checking. If there's maybe a lot of black hole wormholes or something nearby. But I also at least wanted the Fanatical Frenzy to do some testing with for this run. But I have a spreadsheet of everything that's required. Skip red, green, blue, be traitor. Interesting. Is there anything that, if you do all 4 of them, that needs all 3? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it's like one is like priority because you're doing 1 of each. So if you, it's not like it's requiring 3. It's that you just can do 3, and that one of them is ignored if it's like a lower priority. Wonder if that's what's happening. Yo, thanks, ETHBoo. Really appreciate it. Favorite creators? Hope you never stop posting. Oh, thanks so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm still going. Keep watching. I'll keep streaming. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun today. We're doing really good progress on Destroy the Grox today. Almost gone for 3 hours in-game. Actually, only got about 5 more minutes. I want exactly 3 hours for this test today. I'm trying to destroy as many Grox as we can in 3 hours and see how much progress we made. And I'll post a new picture. There's a current picture in the pinned comment of our current Grox progress at the beginning of today, or the end of of day 10. We're on day 11 today. And I want to see how much we can do if we just focus on destroying the Grox, because in those days we were doing other badges and stuff. But today was fairly focused on just destroying the Grox. I want to see how much progress we can make without distraction, to see if we can maybe calculate, if we were just focusing on destroying the Grox, how long it really would take to destroy them all. Because I'm doing an all badges run as well, so that's taking some time as well. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Glad you're enjoying the videos. 3 archetypes in just one makes you do whatever you'd be with the 3. So 3 red, 1 green would be warrior. Yeah, that makes sense. Like a 3 is always like that. There's a few of those, like the shaman. How I got 3 greens and 1 blue. It has basically one of buffer, so you can get something else. Each requiring 2, 1, 1 of each, which is 3 require 2. Yeah, when I hit the timer, I will bring up the wiki really fast. Maybe there is one that requires 3 different ones. I'm not quite sure. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it's probably there. Let me just bring up the wiki. Got 2 more minutes. Thanks for sticking around, and really appreciate everyone still for watching. If you're interested, we are doing a little bit of Portal. Hopefully Trax is still here, because I only want to do it if they're present. Doing it coming up pretty soon, and we're gonna do a little bit of Portal before we go. And maybe we'll play 1 round of the Avatar frame game if people want to watch that, because I'll have a little bit of fun with that. Nice, Strax is still here. Thank you. Almost there. I'm pretty sure it was... Let me look at my picture. Oh, 27 hours, 53 minutes, and 41 seconds. Okay, so it's done in right now. 41 seconds. So let me just clear this out, and this will be the last one. Let me just save this. Okay, let's see, we're almost all the way around. Okay, there we go, 3 hours. That's a good test, and I'm going to leave it here. I like leaving it in a different location to make sure I really know this is the end of day 10, and we will just continue from here. Remember, the goal is to go all the way around this circle. Here is the current progress. Actually, let me just save that really quick. Let me quit, save and quit. Let me save one more time. There we go, and we'll quit. And I'll pause as soon as we get to the main menu. There we go. There's pause timer. And let me just get a copy of this file real fast. Bear with me just a second. And we are almost there. Paste. Yeah, that'll be the end of destroying the Grox for today, but we're still doing a little bit more. So that's destroy Grox day 11 at 30, 54, 23. I like just rounding up. There we go, day 11. So our, we get the screen, here we go. This guy. There it is. This was our progress at the beginning of the stream. I think we made it basically we did a lot of here. I think we probably did like almost that entire bit right here, I wonder. I'll get a new picture hopefully by tomorrow before I go on me trip. And we'll see how much we destroyed in those 3 hours. So we have 27, so we're at 30, and just over a minute over. So that's how far we made it. Let me also just bring up what I was talking about with the wiki here before I switch over. Consequence. Chrome. Let's see, what am I looking for? There it is. There we go. Here is all of the combos. So 3 of any, 3 of any. Oh, so there are 3. Okay. there are 3 that require 3 different things. So 3 of any, like Shaman, like Return Ticket, like we were. 3 of any, 3 of any. These require just 2 Fanatical Frenzies, 2 and 1. Oh, it's with any of these combos. So I usually do 2 and 2. I usually do red, red, green, green, like for the speedrun. Yo, welcome, Kelvin. We're looking at the consequence traits just for a second here. So usually I go like green, green, well, red, red, green, green, like carnivore, aggressive, and friendly, then religious to get Fanatical Frenzy. But if you skip one, you can go 2 and 1 or 1 and 2. And then, like if you skip a stage, you can do it this few. Or I guess it looks like you need all 3 of them and all 3 different colors to become these ones. Okay, so they do require, so 3 of them require 3 different ones, and requires all 4 stages in order to become these 3. So that's interesting. When we do the all badges run, we might be able to skip like cell stage, then just go straight into creature stage, and skip cell stage, save like the 5 minutes or so to become a zealot, because we need to get all of the achievements, like getting zealot into space stage and then becoming the title of omnipotent. So you can to get that badge. So you might not have to do cell stage. I thought you could get the Fanatical Frenzy with 1 of each, actually. I thought you could just be 1 green and 1 red. I actually think you might be able to do less than this. I think you could be a social in tribal stage and just like military in civilization stage, and that would give you zealot. I think you can do less than this. I think that's what I tried before. No, you need to do 2 green, 2 red. Yo, this has been good to watch. Thank you. Yo, thanks so much. I appreciate it. So, yeah, if we're going for like a speedrun of all achievements, I'm gonna do as little as I need. So I think I might, for these ones, you might be able to get away with the less. These ones all might just be balanced, just even, like 1 red, 1 blue to get zealot. So I think I might be starting from tribal stage, a lot of them. If you do 1 of each, I thought so too. Yeah, I think this might not tell you the whole picture here. I'll have to practice with that as well. But these ones looks like we do the whole game. But if I can skip creature stage in a speedrun, that'd be great. Creature stage takes like 12 minutes. And if I could skip creature stage like 3 times, that's like 45 minutes to save it. Plus cell stage, that's like an hour of saving right there, just starting from travel stage to do that. Yeah, we're already doing some routing for something we haven't even started yet. So pretty cool. That's kind of the strategy that I like to do. I like the routing and strategy like even more than the running itself. So I'll do some tests for that once we get ready to do all badges. But for now, we are going back. Getting rid of that. We are going to do some Portal. Everyone, thanks for bearing with me over a sec while I load up some Portal 2. We're going to do Trax's. Of course, there's an update queued for Portal 2. How is there an update for Portal 2? And let's just do that really fast. Okay, up to date, Portal 2. Hopefully I can get all the cams and stuff all ready to go. Yeah, we're going Portal 2. Looks like it's not up yet. It's stealing my mouse for the game to load fully up. Yeah, okay, I can skip it. Oh, there it is. I just had to click into the game. Make sure that's all looking right. Okay, I haven't actually downloaded the chamber yet. Let me subscribe to it. Subscribe there. Community test chambers, single player. Sometimes takes a second to show up. Fumbly bumbly. Which one was it? Let me go back to it. It is called Wheatley's Laboratories Revolution, right? Am I looking for the right one? I am subscribed, so hopefully it shows up. There it is. Yep, by checks, this looks like the right one. Perfect. Cool, I'm glad that's all found. I love the workshop for Steam. It's so great. Like, workshop for Master Chief Collection for the custom stuff is so easy to install. It's like the Sporepedia was like so close. It was like it just feels like a beta or alpha version of the workshop. Like Steam, I'm like, I don't use this very much, so it always blows my mind how easy that is. I just found the link on Chrome, hit subscribe while logged in, it shows up in the game. So great. It's pretty good. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Okay, I don't usually look at that too much.
Yeah, just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one?
Wheatley, can you hear Wheatley all right, everyone? Make sure I can change the volume if it's not coming through properly. It's just Wheatley lines. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna listen to all the Wheatley lines.
Just do the test. Just do the test.
What do we got here? What's this? Oh, it's what's that? Is that reflection gel? I don't think I've used reflection gel very much, right? It's not white gel. Oh, there we go. I'm assuming this is like the intro for this level. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I missed it. Am I missing it? Just missing it barely. One sec. There we go. Okay, that's just teaching me what to do. Wheatley, there's a hole in your test here. There we go. I'm assuming that was like part 1. Now it's going to get a little more complicated. Okay, we got the door. It's another hole. Wheatley, this hole's... It's like the itch where there's like missing all kinds of stuff. Oh, I missed what this did. I don't see what this does. Oh, Frankencube? It needs an ant line or something. Or one of the markers or something. That's standard. You need an ant line. Can I bump this through? Oh, no, I can just walk into it. Oh, I fell down. Calvin, please read the comment. More like the power of 2. Portal 2, more like the power of 2. Oh, okay, let's go. Description. Wheatley has discovered a new forgotten testing gel when he calls the ultimate surprise, also known as reflection gel. Okay, cool. Got it. It's reflection gel specific. Got it. Got that. Did this lift? What did that do? No. Don't see any lasers yet. Okay, you need square. Okay, so I can't just get to there right away, it looks like. Oh, this is a bit complicated. Okay, I was just expecting it to be just like straightforward, I guess. What'd this do? This gave me a new cube. Is this one of those? Is this a cube sacrifice one? Oh, okay, I see. I watch what's the YouTuber called? Please fall through. There we go. I'm gonna save that. Mike Das, I think, is the YouTuber. He's really good at Portal 2. I like his videos. If you like Portal 2 and you like good custom test chambers, Mike Das is a really good YouTuber for that. You solved another way, congrats. Oh, huh, I don't... You want me to, I can try to solve it a different way, but I think that made most sense to me. Okay, we got, yeah, cube sacrifice is real, oh, I like those, they're pretty good. Okay, we can't get Mr. Cubert out of here. Probably a reflection thing. There's no way in and out of here. Let's see. Yellow. There we go. Yellow and a double bounce, probably. Oh, there's something way over there. Okay. Oh, I might just be able to do it right away. Oh, come on. Let's see, how close is that? I might have to do the second wall, too. Uh oh. One moment. Let me get the rest of this wall. Oh, there we go. Now I should be able to hit the receptacle. There it is. Something on the way. The Franken cube can move by itself. You were supposed to put it in front of the button and it walks on it while you stand in the elevator. Oh, I'm not gonna depend on the cube walking by itself. That's like that one test that Wheatley was trying to get them to walk on the cubes. You just get on the button. You're boxes with legs. Yeah, I think that makes more puzzle sense actually than having the Franken cube walk on its own. I'm gonna save that. Oh, that's just it. Okay. There we go.
Oh, that just cleans right off, doesn't
Woo!
it? That would have been good to know.
I did it.
Here.
Yo. Think Gigazef. Hey there, mate. Love your Spore content. You've been Spore for so long. Yo, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yo, that was good. Give that a thumbs up. That was good. I like cube sacrifice puzzles. If that was the intended solution. Oh, the Franken cube is the it's the name of the cube that's also part like turret. They're like they can kind of walk on their own, kind of slowly, but they were just completely random. So I liked my solution where I did a cube sacrifice and did it while it was standing in a different location. I think that worked pretty good. Sweet. I was having fun with that. Nice. So it's a thing in the game. If you play through, need to remove the portal surface under the cube dropper. Okay, well now I know the solution is to wait for the Franken cube to walk on its own. Maybe I could put it like right on the edge of the surface. I can try to show this again real fast. And then I want to do a couple rounds of the Avatar frame game. And I'll make sure to, I think next bonus stream will be more portal focused when I do it on Twitch, and we can continue the co-op if you want. And I'll try to make sure we get coordinated with the other people in the Discord who have also given me their portal suggestions. So we can get more of these, because I like these. So we can get more custom portal, because I love custom portal maps. I love custom Halo maps.
Just do the test. Just do the test.
There we go. Yeah, so I love custom stuff. So if you have custom stuff for me to play, that's also why I was asking for custom or like civilization stage challenge maps. So if you have a spot where you like soft locked or anything, you think it's soft locked, I'll give it a chance, and then I forgot what I was doing. I'll give it a try and then see if I can beat it. So that's kind of like another custom scenario that I might want to try. Come on, Mr. Franken Cube. Let's just try that again. What? Why is it getting stuck? Oh, well, anyway. You can see what I mean. It's a cube and turret combo. That'd be really annoying if that happened on the first time. Gotta be already did it. Happens often. Okay. But it's a thing from the game that Mr. Wheatley here combines some turrets onto a cube to try to make them solve themselves, which was kind of like the joke in the game that they couldn't do. So that's why I wasn't expecting the cube to have to walk onto the button itself, because I was like the butt of the joke that didn't want to happen. So cube sacrifice was another solution I came up with, which is where you push the button and have a new one go through. But yeah, that's the end of that one. And now thanks everyone for sticking around. I'm going to do something extra funny, and then I'll wrap it up with the stream. Let's see, Avatar frame game. Avatar Last Airbender. Should have bookmarked it. There it is. Okay, let me get the Chrome going. One sec. Oh. Okay. Chrome. There it is. There it is. Cool. Yeah, so it'll just be a little bit. I just wanted to show this off. If you're a really big fan of Avatar, there's this game here where I don't know if I'm gonna get it right away, but also not you can break the monitor Wheatley somehow. Oh, nice. I didn't actually think about that. That's something else from the game where you can try to break all of Wheatley's monitors, because Wheatley is a big joke. Yeah, going from genocide to funny portal game. Now we're playing frame game. Yeah. So here's Guitar doing something. I guess you could. So there's every episode here. I'm gonna guess Kyoshi. I don't know. Yeah, I got it right. It's Kyoshi. So you have to guess what episode this is. They're giving me some hard ones. It's just some. This looks like the end of the show. I'm gonna go with this one. Yep, last episode. Oh, well, this one's easy. If anyone here knows Avatar, this is a really easy frame. So the point of this game, if you like Avatar, is it gives you one frame of the show, and you got to pick which episode it's from. And I find this fun because I have a good like visual memory, so I can remember stuff like this. This one is 100% like Sokka's Master, because that's who this is. If I can find it, I can never find it. There it is. Oh, this is Swamp. You can also type it in. That's probably Avatar and the Fire Lord, right? Oh, it's a vent with some drippy water. Have you ever gotten max level in Galactic Adventures? I don't actually think so. I don't actually play Galactic Adventures probably as much as I should be. I used Cheat Engine to force in a maximum level captain right away. Not expecting to find when I joined the stream. Thanks even for joining the stream. You're almost done. I was just wanted to show off something funny right before we go. Yeah, I don't actually remember which one this is. You see my high score here is 47 in a row. I don't know if it's. I'm gonna guess like the Blue Spirit or something. Isn't this the egg one? Which one's the egg one? I don't know the episode names. I'm afraid I'm feeling like a fool. I was hoping I would get like really good ones in a row. I got 5 in a row, but I'm not actually sure which one this is. The one. Thanks Trax for the custom adventure. Yeah, no worries. Thanks heading out. It was fun. Yeah. Thanks so much for the adventure. Sorry it took so long for me to get to it. I really appreciate your patience. And let me know if you got any more. I love custom portal maps. And Reflection Jail is something I don't play with too often. So I had really fun experimenting with that. So yeah, thanks so much. This is the one where Aang and Zuko do the dragon dance. I almost feel like this is like a season 1 episode. Just kind of like the animation. Oh, that's what you mean. That's the... I'll go with that because I basically have no idea. So I'll take your guess. That is the... I can't remember where it is in order. It's the Firebending Masters is the one you're thinking of. Oh, the Awakening. Oh, I don't know season 3 nearly as well. Let me try again. Oh, this one's the Runaway. Okay, if I know it right, I'll do it faster. Oh, this is Cave. This is Waterbending Masters. This is it's right after Day of Black Sun. I'm gonna guess Western Air Temple. This one is this one looks like Bato. This is the second episode. This one is Sokka's Master. This was the first episode. This one's got to be the last episode, right? Oh, it's a dark thing. No worries. Stop streaming till you beat the high score. I don't know. That was a really good lucky streak. I feel like I've seen this frame before and it got me confused. This might be like, it's a night episode, so I'm gonna guess like Appa's Lost Days or something. Because this is an Eastern Air Temple, I think. I'm not sure about this one. It's either like the Guru or Appa's Lost Days. I'm gonna take a shot. Yes, I got the shot. Got it right. Why are you trying to destroy the Grox? Because it's a cool challenge and I want to do something fun for the stream and I think people like it. I've also never done it before, so it's something I wanted to experiment with. This one's Bato. You can tell because of the crumpled paper. This is the one that someone mentioned earlier with the mirror of Aang. Izuku saw himself as Aang. This is the one after Lake Laogai, Earth King. This is Swamp. Yeah, the funny mirror, yeah. That looks like Ko, so I'm not sure which one's, if it's North Part 1 or North Part 2. These are some of the ones. Oh, you can't see the overlay. Oh, there's an overlay I'm clicking on. Oh, you can't see that? Oh, weird. I don't want to show my whole screen because I like weird stuff. Weird. I don't want to show my tabs. But there's a big list of stuff that I'm scrolling through. It's not just... I'm not just like magically getting it. You can't see it properly. Why can't you see it right? Okay, one sec. Let me me go to screen capture, and I guess I can't. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. If you play the game yourself, you'll see what I mean. There's a big list of options here. That's not why it's not showing up, but I don't know how to fix it real fast. Well, it has I have all my bookmarks and stuff. It has not weird stuff. It has my bank and stuff in my tabs, so I don't want to show. That's too specific for location and stuff. Top 10 gambling sites. Yeah. All my bookmarks. I can find an overlay. Link to the game. There it is. There it is. There's the Avatar game. You'll see what I mean. You click on the episode list and it has a big list that I'm looking at. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, thanks so much, Calvin, for second by. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up any second here. This looks like Ho. I'm gonna guess part 2. Yes, I got it right. This looks like. Well, I'm also typing it in, so I'm gonna go type it in more. I'm gonna guess Bitterwork. Oh, it's Iroh in jail, so it's gonna be down here somewhere. Oh, this could be 3 different episodes though. Yo, thanks, Lord of Patatas. Yo, thanks so much everyone for sticking by. No worries if you're gonna head out. I'm gonna head out as soon as I lose, which might be this one. But you see, I got to 47. I know this show pretty well. Yeah, this is pretty fun. So if you like Avatar: The Last Airbender and you want to guess what episode these pictures are from, let me know. And I'll have one more thing to talk about right after this, as soon as I lose. If you want to stick around. It's gotta be before Day of Black Sun. Headband, Hand Lady. It's gotta be around here. I'm gonna take a pick. I don't know, it might be this one. Oh, the headband. That's another one it could have been. Those 3. Okay, well, it was a good shot. I just wanted to do that real fast. But yeah, love the stream. Yo, no worries. Thanks so much. But I want to get off of Avatar while I'm talking about the next thing. Well, let me just put Steam up, I guess. Put this back up here. Yo, so yeah, thanks everyone for sticking around the stream. Before I go, I wanted to give you an update that I will be away for 2 weeks, going on a long trip, so I won't be streaming for a couple weeks. And then when I come back, I still want a video every month, so I have a video planned that I think I could probably do pretty quick. It's been a shorter one, maybe 6 minutes, but I still want to do a video every month, so to keep the algorithm happy for that. But finally, before we go, we got thanks so much. We should have done the other stuff one first. But unfortunately, I feel like it's important to tell the stream. I'm glad we showed Maggie last stream. We had a good send-off for Maggie, but unfortunately, we did lose Maggie last Friday. So that's why I couldn't get myself to stream yesterday. Feeling too hard to stream. Feeling a little better today, but it was hard yesterday. But she's part of the stream. I feel like that needed to be an update. Important to show. Important to talk about. But yeah, you want to see Maggie anymore. We can still have Maggie as an emote. I'm not getting rid of Maggie here. And we have some pictures to remind ourselves of her. But yeah, we did lose her a couple of days ago. She lived at almost 18, 17 and a half. Yeah, yesterday was Maggie Respect Day. Yeah, exactly. That's why I couldn't get myself to stream yesterday. If I had the video ready to go, and I already did my week of early access, so I was like, I'll stream. I'll put the video up. Had it already ready to go. I didn't have to do anything yesterday. Just hung out with the Discord, and it was pretty fun. Made me feel better. And then today I got myself to stream today. And I'm glad there's such a happy and nice environment. I really appreciate everyone, how great y'all are. And with the Discord and in the chat, it's gotta be the best YouTube community ever. It's pretty great. I'm always super appreciative of everyone who hangs out and super nice and super accepting and welcoming of everyone. Makes it go a lot easier. But yeah, I wanted to give that update because this thing was important to talk about. I'm glad we talked about it last week, so it wasn't such a surprise. But yeah, she had a long, great life, almost 18, and I'm keeping the emote, not getting rid of it. It's gonna be there forever. We'll have to explain. This was the cat from before, and she was been on stream maybe 3 or 4 times, so she got her time on stream today in the sun. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna be back. Finding out the Discord is the most GBQ community I've seen. And I'm in a furry Discord. Yeah, I'm actually really happy that it's super accepting. I mean, I don't do a lot of art or anything like that, but I'm super glad that people feel welcome to do that there. I'm really happy that that's become a good, safe place for everyone to hang out and show all their the furry drawings and everything, and accepting of everyone who who they are. Yeah, that's super important to me. So super grateful that that's a good place for everyone to be. Yeah, PowerPoint thumbnails. Yeah, I got my PowerPoint thumbnails. I can show my PowerPoint thumbnails just to show what people mean. I mean by. Let me put this over here. PowerPoint thumbnails before I send off. Where'd they go? PowerPoint thumbnails. There they all are. They're all in PowerPoint. It's kind of funny. Oh, I don't have the newest ones. Some of these are kind of funny where like, I know like this one, I missed it. This one is kind of like, it goes off the screen a whole bunch. You only see like the main picture. But yeah, well, I'll leave it on a happy note. So yeah, so good. This is all the art I do. I do it in PowerPoint. I do some drawings. Like I think I had the drawings of like the early versions of my thing I had for the members, but it's been a week. I could probably show that on here. I don't want to leave on a sad note. Let's do some fun. Let's do community posts, Square community posts. Oh, yeah, I also make all the pictures in PowerPoint. So this is the picture I made for that post. The I'm with Stupid. I was debating between a couple different ones. I couldn't decide between this one's bigger, but I didn't feel like the arrow was pointing as well. But this one was better pointed, but further away. This is the kind of nonsense I overthink. I'm like, which one looks better? And then, yeah, these were the other kind of pictures I used. I hand drawn. I have a better PowerPoint that shows them all. I think they're community posts differently. Where's community posts? There it is. These are all the questions that I have for the YouTube audience. Like if you go to my community page, this is where I keep them all. This is where I keep them all local. What's your favorite stage? How many hours? I have some other kind of cool questions lined up. This one's tomorrow. You play with mods? Yes, no? This will be later. You play with the bot parts? I was thinking of some trivia questions. Red, green, green results in what archetype? I just think of some fun questions and add them to my PowerPoint slide, and eventually, I was disappointed. Yeah, that I was an editing mistake. I should have shown it in the video. I kind of explained earlier that it was like that addition in the editor was kind of like a last minute addition, so I didn't really think about connecting it to later. But I made the community post showing it. That should have done that. If I was able to add to the end of the video, if I was able to make some edits, I'll leak the answers. I always leak the questions. I mean, this question's already out and about. Yeah, I should have added that. That would have been a good one to add, but I basically left it like a Chekhov's gun unanswered. So yeah, editing mistake. My apologies. I should have done that, but I added a community post to at least show the picture, and the full video of that run is in the description and in the pinned comment. So if you want to watch the entire cutscene unedited of the I'm with Stupid spaceship, you can see it if you want to. But yeah, should have done that. My mistake. Yeah. Here they are. Here's the pictures. So yeah, I hand draw some of my pictures back in the day, and I was showing this. This was like a members only early access thing, but it's been a while, and I feel like I want to share it. So, like, one like this one was pretty close to like how it turned out normally, and some of these are just like other ideas, like the Grox. I wanted the Grox holding like the destroyed spaceship. A destroyed planet. This was to destroy the Earth. Then I turned it into laser eyes, like the Death Star. Yeah, some other fun ones in here. This is my random PowerPoint. I was thinking about adding this question, but I feel like I kind of got the answer. Is that everyone basically played with the physical media, and then they bought it on like digital later. Do you do it? No, I haven't destroyed the Grox quite yet. We're just wrapping up. Super laser eyes, super iconic. Yeah, thanks. I kind of showed some comparisons. Like this one was pretty close to being how it turned out to be. That was pretty good. And then, so yeah, let me know if you have any other questions you want to poll the audience. This one, so you know how the polls work. You can have a picture next to the question. So instead of like a quiz, you can have a question here. So I was thinking, what's the name of this cell, and making this the question? I mean, 27 people is fine for spoilers. Yeah, the name of this is Blob, but I'm expecting like 4,000 people to answer this or so. So Sally makes cell face a funny answer. So I was thinking, would this make sense if I made this a community post, like with the pictures next to it, and you pick the right one, and then you tend to get physical. Oh yeah, so I started with physical and then went to digital. Maximum production of a Civ City. That would be good. I think that's 4,800. Some other questions, I'm pretty sure this is the right answer. It's 856. I'm not 100% sure because the wiki is wrong. And if I trust the wiki on something I don't know, then I don't know what the split personality badge one's for sure. That was also why I want to do it for the stream, to make sure I could count everything accurately. I think it's this. But yeah, let me know if you have any cool questions I can trivia quiz the YouTube audience with, because I like these polls. I like doing them after each video. So I'll see a poll tomorrow. Maybe do you play with mods? And then, yeah, this is where I come up with all my cool ideas. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Glad we had an update. Have you done amount of Max's creatures? Done amount of... Oh, that's a good one. I know it's how many total creations there are. There's 1631 in the base game, and then 2588 or 2590 if the bug happens and it keeps adding one for no reason. But I'm not sure how many creatures though. That might be a good question. I mean, if people like hard questions like this, because 275 is how many you need for Omnipotent, but then there's totals. I think it's 856, but I'll have to double check this before I post it, because I don't want to be wrong. But we still got a little ways to go before we get to that. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show and update everything. Giving specific Max's creatures day with the blob. Yeah, that might be pretty good. I think there's more options for that. And also the different archetypes. Where'd that one go? The different archetype ones. I can do red, blue, green, red. What do you get? And then do that way or something. I still have notes to stealth. It's not, the question's fully not finished yet. Yeah. So yeah. You can't use the total one. The game, since the same, is wrong. How many total badges are there? Oh yeah, I know what you mean. We were talking about that earlier where the badge total was wrong because they took out 2 and they didn't take it out. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I wanted to make sure y'all know 2 weeks before I'll be back, and then we'll do more Destroy the Grox streams and then bonus streams. Also, Botanic, if you wanted to play any games, some co-op or anything, if you knew any games, because I know Steph played some co-op and Trax did some Portal co-op. If you've had a game as well, Halo trivia for April Fools, that'd be pretty funny. If you had a game as well you want to play co-op, because you've been a great contributor and really helpful throughout the streams as well, so I wanted to show some my appreciation for you as well. Been super helpful. Then don't want you to feel missing out if we both play a game, you want to do some co-op or something, let me know. Or you want me to play some more Galactic Adventures or something like that, let me know. Yeah, glad we got the update. So I'll be out for 2 weeks. Gotta get the update on Mag, unfortunately, but yeah, that's everything I want to talk about. So thank everyone so much for watching King of Valence, and I'll see you in 2 weeks, or 2 weeks off. I'll be back the 15th. So this off. I should be back on the 20th. Is that showing up on stream? Yeah. Off these 2 weeks. You'll be back on the 20th or 21st, something like that. Maybe I'll do a Twitch stream before then. Cool. Yeah, we can probably talk more on the Discord as well, so I'll be able to remember which ones we were talking about. Yeah, thanks everyone so much for watching. I'm King of Valence, and I'll see you next time. See ya.